wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you here up in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come with a dank, scrolling the tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Buongiorno and welcome to the Woodward the Heavyweights. I'm easy joined by Spin Morax, Christopher Platte, and the Skywalker.
We are the Woodward Heavyweights.
Oui.
Tony Le Parker. Yes.
Oh, my bad. Is this good for you, Chris?
Yes.
Pause.
Oh,
Fuck. Jackson Job.
oh God. That's such a gross picture in my head. Oh, fuck. We do not promote sexual gratification or violence in any way.
Just crashed the car.
Yeah. Oh, God. No. We do not promote
Over
the
the side
violence
of a
upon
mountain.
others in any way. Dude, honestly, oh, man. No,
All
we
right,
gotta
dude.
change the
Stop.
subject.
What's going
Because I probably would, too. I'd probably jump off this building. I'd go to the top, too.
Yeah, you would. All right.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, not again. Skywalker did some homework last night. We were supposed to do some homework, but he came back with an apology.
Yeah.
I would like to deeply and formally apologize to the chat. Dave Bautista is not the best wrestler turned actor. It is hands down the one, the only, Jonathan Cena.
Let's go.
His role in Peacemaker outweighs anything else the other two have done.
Damn.
So, this is a heads-up accountability moment. That's on me.
It's big by you.
That's on me.
That is
That's
big by you.
I haven't seen Peacemaker.
Neither have I.
I have heard good things.
You
heard
guys
it's
got to
really
watch
good.
Peacemaker.
It's that good?
Bro. It is.
I've heard it's really
It's
good.
100%
yeah,
John Cena's best role.
I'll
It's
probably
worth
watch it
watching.
next because I'm almost done with Homeland. There's what, 3 seasons?
There's 2 seasons right now.
Dog, my ADD wouldn't allow me to keep watching Homeland. I saw there's like 10 more seasons. I'm like, Jesus, dude.
It was great. Great ending.
Worth
The
it all?
Boys?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The
Homeland.
Boys?
Homeland. The Boys was
Oh.
great. I liked the
Boys
Boys
was
ending.
great.
Some people didn't like it, but
Really? What did you think was going to happen?
I don't
That's
know.
what was going to happen?
Yeah, I liked it.
At the end of the day, it's still a superhero, like, movie.
Oh.
Good guy wins.
Yeah.
Like, did you think?
Sometimes I want the bad guy to win, you know?
No, I feel you.
Sometimes I want Platte to
That's
win.
why
When
I-
the bad
why
guy won
Infinity War's
Thanos,
the best.
I got him tattooed on my leg. That's how
Yeah.
fucking sick that was.
Infinity War's the best Avengers movie because the bad guy won.
Yeah. I was with an 8-year-old. He cried.
Hold up.
I was like, then for an 8-year-old to fucking my
Hold
son.
up.
To
Can we get
the-
some context?
to grab the concept of that? I was like, all right, that's a good ass movie then.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Hey, did Spider-Man die?
I remember one of
I think
the-
so, man. He's fucking disappearing and shit.
One of the best endings I saw in theaters was Inception. You know, if you've seen
I've
Inception.
never seen Inception.
Can I spoil it? I mean, that's a great movie. You've never seen
Don't
Inception?
spoil it. Don't spoil it.
All right, we'll cover your...
You gotta watch Inception.
I'll go get my hat. Go ahead.
You gotta watch
Okay.
Inception like 5 times to fully understand
Don't
it,
fucking
I
start
feel
the
like.
show without me.
Yeah, oh shit, Chris, look out. But yeah, I mean, Inception, the ending of Inception was one of the best endings I've seen in theaters because I've never been in a theater where, like, if you guys see, when she spins the top and then it starts to wobble a
goes
little
to
bit
black.
and it goes black, the entire theater was like, oh! And I've never been in one.
Did the
for
director
that.
ever come? It's
I
Christopher
think
Nolan,
somebody
right?
Yeah.
said. I think that.
I mean,
he-
it's
kinda like-
people say that it's reality because when she spins the top or he spins the top in the dream, it doesn't even wiggle. You know,
The best part of that is like it's just left up to your own interpretation.
kind
I
of like The
feel
Sopranos.
Just like The Sopranos, yeah.
Yeah, so I like that one. That was cool.
Oh!
So yeah, that was one of the better ones I've seen.
I
Like
think
in
it's good when
theaters.
movies in like that.
Yeah.
I said that about Disclosure Day.
Yep. Yeah.
Is that worth seeing?
No. Fuck no. No. Not
Well-
at all. Solid 6-7.
It's a good movie. It's not.
Not worth seeing.
It's,
You'd give it 40%?
I wouldn't have
I
gone
would.
to see it if it wasn't.
If I could go back in time, like, stop. I'm just kidding.
No, it wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't great though. Booner said it was the best alien movie of all time, but that's Booner. Hasn't done a review since then for some reason.
What?
He said Disclosure Day was the greatest alien movie of all
Drop,
time.
mic drop.
And then he hasn't done a review after that.
Oh.
No, shout out to Booner. He said he was like, as you can see, I rate movies highly, but It was.
That's brilliant, man. The Booner Path for movie reviews as well.
Booner Path for movie
Works
reviews.
both ways.
It was a good movie. It wasn't great. Should you go see it? Probably
No.
not.
Wait, you guys see
Yeah.
Obsession?
Yes.
Any of you?
No.
Yeah.
You haven't?
I haven't seen it.
You-
I missed the boat.
No, you didn't.
You did. Isn't it
did
still
it.
in theaters?
Honestly, you didn't.
I kind of missed the boat.
I would go with you to see it again.
When?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Now
you
you're
guys
asking
can
me
get,
to
like,
commit
the
to
cuddle
things. This
seats
is
or
different.
something.
See, I normally don't have like a 3-hour block of time where I'm
No, it's not
doing-
3 hours. It's a pretty
Yeah,
good
it's like
movie.
2 hours 55.
Yeah, maybe 2 hours
bro.
tops.
No. It's like 2.5, yeah.
Oh, it's 2.5.
Disclosure Day was
Probably.
good. Pistons, Pervert,
Look it up. Will you look up?
Yeah.
Jamie, you pull that up.
Pistons, Pevin, Perrant.
1 hour 45 minutes.
What? See?
This guy's electric.
Pretty quick.
What the fuck? How did you
guy's
know
electric.
that?
The other day.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, but
1 hour 45 minutes. If you guys didn't catch Jeff on the mic there.
6-7.
You gave that a 6.7?
Nah, bro.
Get the fuck outta
That shit's
here,
a
dude.
9.5.
Honestly.
oh,
you gotta
it's
get
like,
out
I
of here.
heard it's a fantastic.
I think the reason why you did that, and I get it, it happens. It's been overhyped. It's not, but it's not
Yeah,
overhyped.
see,
It delivers.
now-
It delivers. But because your expectations going in, you're expecting like the
well,
best.
now
fucking
that's
movie
what
you've ever seen.
I'm expecting now is the best horror movie of all time.
It's a great movie. You just have to see it in theaters, or it's gonna
Yes.
take away
And
from
that's-
the
I feel like I missed
ambiance.
the-
We'll go on Tuesday because Tuesdays are discounted.
Okay.
So
Get the
all right.
cuddle seat.
I feel like
you
I
know?
missed the boat.
You coming?
We could get a
Fuck it,
cuddle
I'll
seat.
come.
All right, let's go.
We're all coming.
You want to get a cuddle seat?
No.
Spencer's gonna
We're
come.
too big for a
Easy's gonna
cuddle
come.
seat, dude. I need a cuddle seat by myself.
We need
cuddle
four,
seat.
four large size.
I've never
popcorns.
been in one of those cuddle seats. Like,
Oh, I have.
I mean, I've taken dates to
I
movies.
texted my
before,
friend right after. Are you sure there's no cameras in there?
but I feel like that's how you get.
He was like, "You're
that's
good,
how you
bro."
get herpes.
He did. He said you're good.
That's like herpes, loading.
The fuck are you doing in the seat? What
What do you mean? What else? You getting a cuddle seat for
are
the
you gonna get a
movies
herpes
for?
from the seat?
I mean, yeah, dude.
If
Doing some things in the
if
cuddle
I
seat.
didn't get it from 15 like star and grass shit like then I wouldn't have
The
got it.
fuck are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah. You don't.
Like,
yeah, don't that one. That's
only
not
at
the one.
only at AMC, bro. Go to Imagine.
Yeah, imagine for sure. They got to deep clean those boys every time. I feel
Detroit,
That's what I'm
DC.
saying.
Maz was darker than Easy today. I don't know about darker. He was definitely more.
He was in
maybe more
Aruba,
golden,
wasn't he?
dude. Yeah, he was.
like. Bro went to Aruba.
He looked golden. He wasn't dark. He was golden. He was shining.
Dude, I love him.
I've seen Maz. Did we know him when he died there, or was that before us?
That was before me. I think you were there.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to remember if he had black hair when I met him or not. But I just never realized how white.
Oh
his hair
no,
was.
he did. He did it once when we were there.
Okay.
He came in one day as Evil Maz. I was there for that,
Yeah.
but no, I didn't know him when
He
he was doing
Beijing the hair off.
Yeah,
You
I
what
didn't
I'm
know
saying?
when he
Get
was doing
some
it
color in there.
consistently.
But now he come back from Aruba, golden as shit. That white, it was shining.
Yeah.
He looked
Man's
like
a
a different
good-looking
dude.
guy,
He
dude.
looked great
Looks
today.
more ginger to me.
Good for
but-
Maz, man.
Yeah, good for Maz.
No.
We're gonna have a. We're
No.
no wrong.
Wrong.
We're gonna have a special guest on later, so make sure you stay tuned. Last half hour of the show is gonna be fun.
Freddie Felt, you gotta get a cuddle seat with your bro.
Got to get the bro cuddle seats. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we're gonna get some guests on the show too. So I mean, today obviously we have one as well.
Yeah.
We reached out to a couple of influencers just to find out they fuck with the boys. It's
Yeah.
been kind of it's kind of nuts. It's
pretty cool.
to be honest with you. Even Uncle Wayne Dukes as well. Like finding that kind of stuff out. It's like it's pretty cool. You forget that.
We're just a couple of schmucks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Maybe regret some of the things I say on here. Then I just gotta start
No,
watching
dude.
myself.
No, you got to
what
see.
makes us
That's
us.
what makes us us.
For sure.
You just got to be yourself. People I've talked to my mom and shit when I thought I'm glad she doesn't actually watch the show and she just
Yeah.
watches reels and shit. Cause my mom, she told me, she's like, oh, I was watching the show the other night. I was like, whoa.
I do the same thing
yeah.
with girls. I'm like, oh fuck.
Shit.
well,
but
it's
she
like-
just means reels.
Never
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
the
yeah.
Warren 7.
Yeah.
Well, that's like one of the earlier episodes. I got Spencer to talk about doing shrooms before. He's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I think my mom was watching.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Did she watch that one?
Probably. That was early too, so she was probably actually watching
Yeah.
those shows. Yeah.
One of the first things, fun facts, he said to me, he's like, I think you're swearing too much.
I did. Yeah. I said
I
too
think you
many
swear more than
F-bombs.
me now.
Probably. Yeah. It's pretty close.
I was like, what the fuck you mean, dude?
We were dropping a lot of F-bombs early.
We did.
I did say some things in Studio B
I took them. I scrubbed them for you.
that I'm glad don't exist anymore. I remember one of them. I came home. My dad was like, "That might be the line."
Oh, that one. Yeah, I do remember that.
He's like, "You might not want to do that one again."
Yeah,
You gotta
we
tell
went
me
pretty
this
far.
off air, bro.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
Luckily, you're a
it is.
pro.
I feel like it's not really that bad.
If
Say
it's
it
what I'm
again.
thinking about.
I'm pretty sure.
Brittany Griner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of bad.
Is it?
I think it's. I mean, it's gross. It's vulgar.
It was like,
it's vulgar.
I guess it's vulgar. Yeah.
It's funny, but it is. It's strong.
Okay.
It's definitely strong.
Fuck it. This is 2.0. Rip it.
No.
No,
I'll tell you.
that's why we can't.
Yeah.
Shout out Girls Club.
Shout out Girls Club. Yeah. Shout out Gordon.
I'll tell you what. You know what? How many likes we at right now, Chris?
We are at.
Oh, put a bounty out on me.
10
150
likes and
I'm
those
the
you
one
will
that said
expose
it.
We're at
himself.
36. We're at 36.
All right, 37. Easy, you'll say it.
36. It's a
Walking in
Wednesday.
right now.
150.
Yeah. It's
200.
150 feels low. Fuck.
250.
Meet you in a half. Middle. 175.
Okay. And what are you saying?
I'm gonna say what I said.
About me? What I said?
I said it.
No, I said it.
Oh, I said it.
When we were
I
talking.
reenacted
Fighting
it.
over who canceled.
I don't know, man.
That one's still up. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That one probably is up.
We'll find out who said it.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Like-
Spencer's a pro at deleting things. He'll scrub. He'll
It's
get
true.
scrubbed.
It's true, especially when it's not labeled or organized at all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or it's
damn.
sentimental.
I did not know you guys
And
were going there with
it's
that.
especially when it just goes right to downloads.
Okay. All right, let's move on. It's touchy stuff.
Had that out of towner in here.
Chris, do you have the Detroit Lions alternates? The alleged,
Yes.
rumored to be
Yes.
Detroit Lions alternates. What are they calling these ones? The rivalry uniforms?
Yeah.
Shout out Mark
This
Stone.
is
I haven't seen
alleged.
DC.
This is nothing official. This is off an Instagram account with like 100,000 followers. So there may be something to it. These are supposed to be.
That's AI.
Yeah.
the Detroit, I
there's
don't think
no
that's.
way,
That looks like a Google screenshot.
We got clickbaited.
That's it.
That's
What
a
is
Google
that?
screenshot,
Braille on
brother.
the jersey.
Yeah, but it could
Can
be-
you zoom it in? I do want to see what the hell's on there.
It looks like
This is.
Why is everything chrome?
Why is everything chrome?
Future.
I did not get got. This is actual post on
That
Instagram.
looks like it's.
It looks
I-
like AI generated
Yeah.
picture though.
It looks like trash.
Yeah,
It literally looks like Braille.
I have seen the multiple different things about the gray or silver being the alternate jersey this year, which if we go from the black jerseys
Jerseys.
to fucking witness me jerseys, like that would be
Did you guys like the pewter gray ones?
No.
No.
You didn't like. I loved the
No.
pewter.
I didn't
gray.
hate them, but I didn't like. I didn't fuck with them.
That was my first
Cheese grater ass jersey.
That's your
says
first
the
jersey?
Dundee.
That was my first jersey, pewter gray DeAndre Swift.
nice.
No way.
I will say they're better than the Detroit Pistons gray jerseys. I hated those.
It's not all about the Pistons, Chris.
That's what I'm just saying.
You talking about back when Blake Griffin was here?
Yeah, those ones suck.
Yeah. Every alternate jersey they came out with are those the real ones, Jeff?
No.
Oh.
Hey, those black.
Every jersey they came out with in that era for the Pistons, trash.
I like the maroon and dark blue ones. Like the Motor City ones that were dark blue and it's
With, like, the red in the
Motor
line?
City with like the maroon color. My dad's got an
Never seen
Andre
it.
Drummond one of those and that bitch is hard.
I wasn't a big fan of the pewter gray Lions ones.
I
don't know
wasn't
which
either.
ones you're talking
I
about.
don't like any gray Lions jerseys. I like the black ones. I think those are sweet. I don't think we should change that at all. Whites, blacks, blues, perfect. I don't know why we need. Maybe I sound like Unc now for real, but you don't need all those other colors mixing together. No, but
Josh B. YouTube says I think the colorway leaked, but not the actual jersey.
yeah, I think that's what happened too.
Again, this is just from a random Instagram account. It had a couple thousand, 100,000 followers.
I did see the colorway leak a couple times.
we
and
know
I
what
didn't
it's
know
like?
to believe.
What is it?
Yeah, you
it's
want
like
to pull it up?
it's like silver, blue, and something else.
I remember when Rob was teasing
No,
it.
I
It
don't
said
think
it's going to
there's
be
anything. Yeah.
something like this. But
So, I think the silver jerseys are probably going to be a thing. I hope they don't look like that shit because that was awful.
A jersey's not gonna fix Jared Goff. I'll tell you that much.
Jesus.
About to get a call from Stick. Get this fucker off.
Who hired this
Man.
clown?
I hope. I don't know. We don't need the gray jerseys.
Yeah, I'm good on those ones.
Shout out E-Fog.
I'm trying to find the colorway concept. Okay.
It's literally just a little patch. It's like a little
mean,
square with the letters.
It's probably going to
and
be a pure
colors.
grays, man. Just a different version of it.
I mean,
Maybe a little more silvery.
It's probably going to be
would
silver.
tough.
Yeah,
Yes.
Like,
Silver would be
if they
tough.
do it right,
Silver's
like
fine.
it
could
can't
be
look
smart.
like
Silver
that,
blue
though.
could be tough.
Yeah.
Not like that though. That looked like literally a cheese
No, that
grater.
looked. Yeah, that was
Yo,
awful.
real quick, what do you want these jerseys to look like? Like
I
what
don't
Last
really
year.
want.
I don't really
Last
want them.
year.
I like
Yeah.
what we
Yeah.
got. Does that sound crazy? I
Don't
feel,
want
Yeah, last
different jerseys.
Maybe
that means we get less of the blacks, and the blacks are sweet.
do some Detroit Tigers versions.
That's great.
Hell yeah.
We need more of the blacks, dude. I'm an ally.
This guy's running
Says
for
a
like
non-Lakers
Congress.
fan. Oh, no.
Yeah, I hate the Lakers.
The Lakers memes have been great.
They have been pretty funny.
No, yeah, I kind of like, because we just changed our jerseys.
Yeah.
And I think they're hard as fuck.
I think
They're
they're really
tough.
sweet.
They're so tough.
I mean,
Just like I don't know what else you could really do right now outside of silver.
And we're already doing the black alternate, so it's like, I'm rolling them out again. Maybe change some of the colors.
I hate the. I mean, I might be in the minority of this. Shout out to blacks. I think that the Thanksgiving throwbacks are ass, dude. I don't like them. They're just so boring.
They're for sure boring, but I do. I guess I think I just appreciate the heritage of it.
I don't like.
I know.
That's the shit that some people hold on to say that we're like good. We won championships back in the 20s.
That's why
I
That's
feel
why
like
fuck with it.
throwbacks are either hit or miss. Like
when they have those sleeves that go all the way down.
Yeah. The super sleeves. Yeah, no thanks. I like the whites. I like the blues. I like the blacks. I like the rotation that they got right now.
Yeah,
I think silver jerseys are very hard to do and look good, and I think that it's taking away from your already cool jerseys.
Yeah, I
Has
can't
there
think of
ever
any
been-
silver NFL jerseys that I fuck with.
I was just gonna say, I
Raiders.
can't
It's
think of
it.
it.
It's just the Raiders.
fuck
But
with
they're
them.
more black than silver.
That's
no?
why.
We had those dark gray ones.
Yeah, they
The
they
pewter
suck.
ones.
Those gray jerseys suck,
All right,
dude.
chill.
No, you're blinded because it was your first jersey.
It was my first.
My first jersey was a black Roy Williams jersey. That bitch was hard.
That was my
Roy
first jersey
Williams,
too.
Yeah.
81.
That's fucking crazy.
Fuck yeah.
That is
Actually,
tough.
no, it was Roy Williams.
That was my first Lions jersey.
Actually, it might have been Charles Rogers. Who was before? Who came first?
Charles Rogers.
It was
Yeah.
Charles Rogers.
Yeah.
Shout out
And
to
Roy
Fred.
Williams. I fucked with Roy Williams.
I fucked with Roy Williams too.
He was like
He was the
Megatron
first one to
before
like celebrate
Megatron.
first downs and
Yeah.
shit. Remember that? Yeah. What?
I said he was like Megatron before Megatron.
All right, let's
Wow,
relax.
pump brakes a little bit
Yeah.
there.
Same build, same
Commercial
build.
break.
But let's go to break on that one. Jesus Christ.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
I looked. I thought he was way better than he was too. To be fair to you, like I looked up his numbers the other day. I think he only had like 1,200-yard season and like nothing after that.
Really?
I think it was like 1 or 2,000-yard seasons.
Let me tell you about Planet Fitness. If you want to look like Roy Williams off the field, make sure you go to Planet Fitness. You can get in at any location if you get the black card. You just got to upgrade. It's originally $15.99, or you upgrade to the black card and get you some amenities and access to every single location in the world. Over 2,700. Planet Fitness, they've helped me change my life. They can help you change yours as well. Go to planetfitness.com.
Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions, Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Looking for a career upgrade? Check out Mortgage Pros, the #1 mortgage broker to work for in the state of Michigan. We saw their incredible company culture firsthand at their annual block party. Their team truly loves what they do, and it shows. With a 4.9 stars on Google and over 4,000 reviews, their reputation speaks for itself. So if you are looking for a new job, give Mortgage Pros in Troy a call at 248-416-1361. Mortgage Pros. Let the pros handle it.
Marking that down on your assignment sheet to your professor. saying, "Damn, he aced the ad read segment."
Fuck yeah, baby. Let's go.
Sucks with this fucking back wall. I can't see it. No, I'm just kidding. But no, that was money. Good shit, Skywalker.
During the commercial break, Gordon just did the most realistic turkey call
Yeah,
I've ever. Gordon, can you come do that on the mic? That was fucking
it
crazy.
was honestly pretty crazy.
I don't know how. Do you hunt or like? I don't know. Like, no, not by my mic. Go do this.
No. Dude, you're right there. You're right there. Yeah, do it. No, do it to Easy's mic.
Not my mic. Go use Skywalker's. Whoa. Go do it in Skywalker's ear.
Let's all meet in the common middle and use Chris's.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, no, Skywalker.
Never.
Frank, go there.
That's fair.
Yep, I'm a professional deer turkey hunter. I hunt all of them, but you get them turkeys, you see them about 50 yards away. You got to hit them with the come here, turkey, gobble gobble.
Hearing that on the mic and then my ear really made the experience that much worse. I'm not gonna lie.
Chance that's happening in my mic.
It's a bad day to be turkeys. Thanksgiving is ruined.
What if turkeys did like a fucking class action
My
lawsuit
God.
against Gordon? He's supposed to be Guatemalan.
No way that guy's Guatemala, dude. Oh, fuck. Danny G says I have headphones on. Thanks for that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was a tough one.
Better than not having headphones and being on like the bus or something.
The gobble gobble was crazy. Bro is 100% banging turkeys in his backyard. Says Pistons Pevin Perrant.
Every single turkey's feathers
Gatsu
just got
Gabino says,
ruffled.
right? My family is like, what the fuck is that?
I didn't know if he was gonna do it or not. I wanted to put him on the spot.
Oh, shit.
He delivered. I think I apologize. I enjoyed it.
That's fair.
I do apologize to you guys. Sorry to the kids in the back.
5 stars.
For the
Anyone else
kids.
listening to this one. Into football we go. Or Pistons did make a trade last night. We got
Pistons
some- we got
did
some
make a trade
Pistons.
last night.
Because I honestly, at this point,
2 bums.
I've settled on like the way I feel about it, and the way I feel about it is reserved. Because I don't know what the hell is going on with the Detroit Pistons at this point. They cleared some money. Some people are saying it's to sign Jalen Duren. Some people are saying it's for a move. Chris, what is going on, man? What happened last night with the Detroit Pistons?
Essentially, they just gave themselves more leverage financially so that they ducked the luxury tax bill not because Tom Gores doesn't want to spend, but because, you haven't made the move yet that makes an owner want to spend and say, okay, I'm on board with this, let's go.
John Collins.
So, yeah, like John Collins or Isaiah Joe like those additions, but neither of them are like, all right, let's go in the luxury tax for that. Let's just pay a couple $100 million for that. But I think that what it is it gave them space with Jalen Duren in negotiations. It gave them space to sign him and to also have, some room before that luxury tax hits and that apron. So they have trade exceptions. They used them before. They used it last year, part of it to bring in Kevin Huerter. So they have had a history of using trade exceptions under this regime. So I think, if anything, it just signals that this offseason is pretty much done. You're just going to re-sign Duren. And unless something happens, like a star demands a trade in the next couple months, you're probably just waited till December, and you're seeing what the move is there.
Dez 87080 puts it very eloquently in the chat. He says, traded a bum for another bum, but that other bum shoots 40% from 3, so it's okay. And, I'm all in. I'm all in on the Trajan pot. Need it to work out. He's the last one we got. We know Brad's not going to do it. We know Stevie's not going to do it. We know Scott's not going to do it. Trajan's got to be the one to break the mold. And I truly believe he wants to put a superstar next to Cade Cunningham. I truly believe he's going to do everything in his power to put a superstar next to Cade Cunningham. Is that going to happen right now with Kevin Durant? Probably not. But I think it's going to happen at the deadline at least.
That's where I'm at. That's why I said my feelings are reserved. Because there's got to be something. There's got to be something. I can't accept that you moved Stu, who's been a big piece of turning the page in this one, a big guy in the locker room, the culture, the defensive mentality of this team, like, for just 2 second-round picks. Just I don't know, man. I mean, I do get it when it comes to the playoffs. I guess I'm not mad from that standpoint, but just if it was to do nothing though, it just felt early to make that decision.
Yeah, now and not only just that, you got less ball handlers and shot creators than you did last year right now, like outside of a rookie. And unless you truly think Ibuka's going to come in here and be prime Kyrie, like you have less shot creation on this team than you did last season. You have more shooters, for sure, but you have less guys that can create their own shot because your second and third best shot creators last year, whether you like it or not, were Tobias Harris and Karis LeVert.
I thought Duncan there.
Yep.
As shot creator?
Shot creator.
Yeah, no. And so that's why I think they still are going to do something or are planning to do something, because if you can't find that guy, you at least have to find another very good player to put around Cade.
And you still don't have another 4. Like, it's just John Collins.
Ron Holland. Backup 4 last year.
I mean, a true power forward.
He was your backup 4 last year going into the season. He was.
Again, I'm going to be patient because, again, it feels like it has to be something.
Tell loose move.
But as of now, I don't know. I don't know, man.
It's over. It's all over.
I'll tell you the gut feeling I have. The gut feeling I have is that by February, the Pistons are either bringing in a big fish or shipping out Jalen Duren. Like, I don't think that I think that Trajan is making a big move regardless at the deadline. I think he's set up too much flexibility, and what he's going to do is he's going to bring this roster into the season. They're probably going to cut Gary Harris and bring in Jalen Duren, and then that will be their roster. And going into the season, they're going to let it play out. They're going to wait to see who's available. And I think that if nothing's available, they are going to move off Duren's contract and shuffle the deck with more assets to build for that next superstar that becomes available. So that time they can throw the mother load at it, whether it's the trade deadline, whether it's the offseason. I think that right now the Pistons are set up to build around Cade Cunningham and Asar Thompson and maybe Jalen Duren. I think Jalen Duren will sign the extension and be here, but I think that come February, if they're not able to bring in a move that can supplement this team and make them a championship contender, then they are going to ship Jalen Duren out for more affordable contracts, shuffle the deck, keep that salary cap clean, and then whether it's free agency next year, which has a better class, or something, make the flexibility or have the flexibility to make a move.
What do you think Duren's getting paid?
I think right now, I said at the start of the offseason, I said 35. I think that's reportedly what the Pistons want. But I do think part of this trade is maybe they do, all right, Duren, if you want 40, here's 2 years of it. Here's 2 years in a team option of it, whatever. Like, give us a shorter contract at 40. I think that's the quote unquote wiggle room. But I think more than likely what this was is to just make sure that they don't go over the luxury tax until they make their move. That's it.
Yeah, just I don't know, man. I'm stuck in a place where it's like I kind of understand being patient if the move isn't there. I'm not trying to make a move just for the sake of making a move. I've said that multiple times now. The asking price on Trey Murphy is a little too high. I understand that too. Now they're saying they want to keep Trey Murphy.
I told you they were always going to keep him. He's that thing at the garage sale you don't want to sell.
Chris tells us everything. Chris,
you
told us everything at one point, brother.
I
think their asking price is a little too high. And I think they're waiting for him to show that value. And at the deadline too, teams are a little bit more desperate. The gun's coming to the head at that point. Like, this is your last chance for acquisition right here.
I think,
so you could gouge at the deadline more you can right now in the offseason.
I think Troy Weaver's going to do the same shit he did with Bojan and Alec Burks and hang on to them way too long. And then.
But this guy is different than Bojan and Alec Burks.
I know
yes,
he's a better.
He's much different.
He's a better player, but it's the same GM making the same decisions.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but
just go get KD. Like, why not?
You need two to tango.
Yeah, 2 to tango. I don't think
you don't have anything.
Everyone knows the NBA is plotting against the Pistons. Yeah. They're never going to allow that to happen.
No, it's like you're not going to be able to trade Duncan Robinson, Ron Holland, Gary Harris for Kevin Durant. Like,
fuck's my probation age. I'm just kidding.
Why would they do it? We're going to go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to keep talking Pistons. We got more coming down the pipe about some roster moves and what's going on there. But first, tell us about Massage Chair.
I'll tell you about the Massage Chair House. It's my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan's spot. Former chiropractor turned massage chair specialist. He has the #1 massage chair review channel on the internet. This guy fixed backs for a living and moved over to tech because it's taken over. Check out the Massage Chair House. Scan the QR code or visit massagechairhouse.com.
For more Detroit Tigers coverage, make sure you subscribe to Woodward Tigers on YouTube. All Tigers, all the time. For the hardcore Detroit sports fans who can't get enough of the Motor City's teams. All season long, you'll get non-stop Tigers content from on-field interviews, post-game reactions, and roundtable insight from Woodward Sports.
Drive Energy Pouches give me the energy and clarity to find and beat the shit out of every opportunity that shows its face.
Live and direct, I'm back on set action. Create the wave, we cannonball splash 'em. Light cord swinging, get your head shot. Point blank, dead stop. 16 balls in a headlock.
Drive Energy Pouches are for the people who actually want to win, not for the crybabies out there who are happy with a participation award. There's zero sugar, so give Thrive a try.
Jameer Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
Art and Jake's, I'll be there. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out right now, actually, what I'm doing. UFC 329 this weekend. Conor McGregor taking on one of my favorite fighters, Max Holloway, this Saturday. And you know one of the only spots still showing the fights? That one right there. Art and Jake's. Find one near you. They got 80 TVs wall to wall, 22 draft beers, and 90 menu items of absolute fan favorites. My go-to spot, sports bar setting, fine dining flavor.
Shout out.
Shout out Art and Jake's.
MPWMU. Did Nick retire? Question mark.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
We found Nick has been messaging some people. We'll leave it out. Right? We're not going to say specifics right now.
My God.
Nick has sent some inappropriate messages.
His
Tigers players.
His name was Schmoey Schmorrison.
He's trying to do anything he can to get that interview.
Yeah.
No,
Nick has a friend we don't approve of.
Listen, I have a friend. Let's call him Nick.
Nick said something the other day that offended a couple people in the room, and we had to put him on a hiatus.
Honestly, I have no clue what's going on with Nick. Sometimes he's here, sometimes he's not. Sometimes he's up north.
He's on a 2-week
He posted a video from Texas the other day. I don't know. That's a real story.
Where in the world is Nick Diego?
He may be back Monday.
Cameron Nick
We're
Diego.
hoping that's the case. Shout out to Nick. He's going to be a busy guy during baseball seasons.
Yes.
Woodward baseball.
TA kidnapped and pistol whipped him.
Oh, my God. No.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I just wish it weren't the case.
Nick Rossini says Detroit DC. Yeah, pretty much. Same vibe.
Tanaj taking a victory lap. Saying what I tell you. You tell us nothing, man. We've been saying if there's not a move to be made, I'm not trying to rush it. I said that from the get. I said that at the deadline last year. I'm not trying to get fucked over on a deal. I'm not trying to give up 3 to 4 first-round picks for Trey Murphy. All due respect to him, He may be prove to be worth that at some point during this season. But until then, I'm not trying to be the one to do it. Because if you do that, you're cashing all your chips for a piece that's still a question mark. At the end of the day, a guy that can't create. At the end of the day, if we're doing that, I want it to be for a Kevin Durant. I'm not saying specifically Kevin Durant, although I would be happy with that. But something of that caliber.
Yeah.
Something that
actually
acquire that
moves the
piece,
needle.
and I actually believe in this team winning the goddamn championship. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for.
And a couple of those guys did get moved.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown, probably the one
Kawhi
you could have moved on. But again, your trade piece in that scenario. Yeah, you sent something. He leaked stuff on purpose.
It wasn't from.
It wasn't
from BS. It wasn't from BS. I double checked.
Okay.
It was
from MS.
It was from Windhorse. No.
Oh, it was from Fat Ass.
that was a bar.
Fat Ass.
So it was from Windhorse that allegedly they didn't disclose the teams.
That was from Wendy?
There was teams that I believe. I have to double check at the source, but I know it wasn't BS for 100%. 100%. Now you got me second guessing. The source was saying that Jaylen Brown
Zach
said
Lowe.
no to multiple teams. Oh, yes. My guy, Zach Lowe.
Yeah, Zach Lowe. Jaylen Brown influenced his trade destination and leaked intel to teams he didn't want to go to.
Yes.
I think there was at least one or two other teams who might have been interested in Jaylen Brown and who got into that Jaylen Brown wasn't interested in them. And to maybe stay out of the bidding, I think Boston felt the circle closing.
Damn.
And another thing too is like, what did we?
Are such bitches, man.
I get that Paul George felt gross as a return. Paul George and 2 firsts felt gross. We didn't have a Paul George to give up.
Ron Holland.
No. 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 And the guy that we did have, Jalen Dern, again, no one in the league is trying to pay, despite Tanaj thinking he's power forward, all-star, all-NBA first team, Amari Stoudemire, MVP candidate, despite what Tanaj thinks.
Hey, but
no one wanted Jalen Dern.
But we did have somebody that had a better playoff game than any playoff game Paul George had this year in Karis LeVert.
That's true.
When he turned into prime Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, that's true.
I felt, is that gross that I felt that when we traded him last night? I'm like, damn, he did have a game in the playoffs.
I
had a
said
couple
it.
moments in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
I said,
In your video?
you're right. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
He was one of
Yeah.
your better shot makers. Like, and
He turned it up at the playoffs.
and that's a bad thing. Like, it's not a
And
good
he was
thing.
playing defense.
Yes. Detroit DC with the super chat says Chris's hair swirl went last on coaches convention.
That's a good one.
God, I'm looking nice and cute for when Vrabel walks in. But
Playing with my hair and shit.
listen, fuck, what were we even
Come here,
talking about?
turkey.
I don't even like football.
God damn it, Detroit DC. We were talking sports.
I forget what we were talking about. Paul George not having Jaylen Brown. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's would I have liked Jaylen Brown on this team for what they gave up? Absolutely. It sounds like this is the way. DNC said it the other day. You literally just need Kevin Durant to come out and say, I want to play in Detroit.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
So all
like,
you
we can
Detroit
dream
hoes
about it.
listening,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The big old biddies,
Yeah.
the fat asses.
Yeah.
Start calling for KD.
Kevin
Marin.
Durant.
K. Adams.
Kevin Durant. We have a very powerful social media influence
We do.
in Detroit. I can promise you a team to run burners. I can personally promise you a team of employees to run burners for you.
I'm building a team.
I'm building a team.
Jeff put his hands up.
Yeah, Jeff's one of them.
He'll
for
send
sure.
freaky stuff to Jalen Dern for you.
Gordon will be one of them too.
Listen, next time you guys in the strip club, you find the baddest stripper and ask her to recruit Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant.
Jeff, what would you say to Kevin Durant right now?
Yeah, what would you say to Kevin Durant to get him to come here, Jeff? What would you say?
What would you say?
You want an opportunity to play with Cade Cunningham?
Cade Cunningham.
That's it. Cade Cunningham.
That's
Kevin
sexy
Durant.
enough for me. That's sexy enough for me.
You know, like a big part of Detroit is like the nonchalant. Like
Yeah.
Detroit loves the nonchalant factor. You fit right in. We got the what's it called, the Q line. You can just chill on the Q line. I don't know. You probably do weird shit, man. You just need a place to hop on the burners for a little bit.
Your girl K. Adams is always talking about Detroit,
That's
KD.
true. That is true.
I'm just saying.
No way, Mass Review 2.0. I literally just read that during the commercial break. The pilot jumped off the plane. He told the student, he's like, you know what you're doing now. I taught you well, young Padawan. My time is now. Dipped out the plane. Jumped out of the plane.
Wait.
And the craziest part, it was a female student, and she still landed the plane. No, I'm joking.
Wait.
She didn't get lost.
They
And if elected.
Dog, remember Bryson hold Amelia Earhart?
Yeah.
Technically, she didn't, Mom.
She didn't come back.
Bitch got lost.
Where?
Did I tell you that time there was a fucking soccer commercial on? A female soccer league, and Bryce was like, why are those moms playing soccer?
There's hope for the young kids. There's hope for the last generation yet. No, but dude, we gotta go to break. There's no saving this.
Well, no, what are you gonna say?
Nah, tell us about Supreme Lending.
We got 2 minutes.
Let me tell you about Supreme Lending. If you are buying a house right now, make sure you tap in with the boys, Chad and Chris. Their numbers are on the screen. You can save $500 off your appraisal just by mentioning Woodward Sports. Just mention us and you get $500. Doesn't that seem like a great deal? You can also get 0% down payment programs available. You also have a 97% customer satisfaction score, 99% close on time. These boys don't waste your time and they save you money. Why wouldn't you tap in with Supreme Lending? Check it out.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
You're building a whole combat sports enterprise in the heart of it in Detroit, and that's what I think is the coolest.
I think with opportunity, right? Like you said, maybe you like to punch people in the face for real, and you know you want to be a boxer, and you have an option there. Maybe you don't like getting punched in the face, and you want to make, you like the theatricals and the storylines, and so you have an avenue here. Maybe you start at one and then want to change to the other. I don't care. I just want you in the building and know that you have some place to go to explore that. Just having the ability to, what do you want to do and how do you want to do it to the best of your ability? And, it all starts with the kids.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Buddy's Pizza, home of the original Detroit-style pizza. They've been doing it for 80 years. They can save you 10%. Use the promo code 10MEAL. It's not just pizza. It is also breadsticks, cheese bread, all types of salads, chicken wings. They got meatballs. They got it all. Make sure you're tapped in with the boys at Buddy's Pizza and tell them Woodward Sports sent you. Check it out.
All right, so I just got something to get out of the way real quick. It has to do with the reporter. I don't want to say I hate him. I have a disdain for him. It is getting deeper by the day, to be honest.
GS?
BS. Brett Siegel.
What do you do today?
Of Clutch Sports. So, Chris, can you just reiterate the rules that we went fine-combed throughout this week to verify that once the Pistons sign and trade, their salary cap is locked in?
Yes.
They can't then sign and trade Jalen Duren, at least to a deal over the salary cap.
Yes. The Pistons are directly hard capped at the first apron, no matter what. So here, I actually have the graphic that I showed you. So look, here is the graphic. They are hard capped at the first apron. The first apron, as you see, is $209.1 million. They cannot go over that, even if they have the bird rights to a player to re-sign. They have $159 million in total salaries right now. So they are $40 million from the luxury tax, but they are what is that? That they are $50 million essentially from the hard cap. They cannot go over that no matter what BS says.
Okay, so maybe you can fit that in because $50 million would allow like a $45 million or $44 that Duren get, whatever he's looking for.
Okay.
BS is a quote. He says he's been wanting a max deal from the Detroit Pistons. He signaled that before free agency windows opened up. They have not been willing to give him that money. They want to keep him under $35 million. That's crazy. Somewhere in that sweet zone of $30 to $32 million. That's
Let's
crazy.
Go.
I'm here for it, dude.
It's BS. It's Brett Siegel's reporting it. The Pistons want Jalen Duren back, but they want him on a cap hit that is going to make sense for them over the course of the next 3 to 4 or 5 years. Next to Cade Cunningham.
MPWMU says Brett Siegel has a yeast infection.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Okay.
I cannot confirm nor deny that. But how would he get him? Say we can't max him out and then trade him. I mean, I guess we have enough space if it is $50 million. Of course, the same. Yeah. Space.
So
because we have no space.
We have no
yes,
space.
it's $50 million, but
our space, dude. Enough cop space.
So you have enough space to quote unquote.
Okay, then I'll let him slide for
but
this one. I'll let him slide on this one then.
They're not going to max him, though.
No,
that's
they're
the
not
whole
gonna
thing.
max him.
No one's going to max him.
Nobody's going to max him.
Nobody's going to max him. He's going to get closer to 35 than he will to 44.
So how much cap
do
space
people
do we
actually
have
think
left?
a team is going to give up assets and then max out Jalen Duren on top of that.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking insane. I mean, does he think that's gonna happen?
I mean,
Are you out of your fucking noggin?
He shouldn't think it's going to happen because he literally went on a whole dating show walking around to every team that give him a shot, and nobody gave him a shot. Not even the Kings.
Spencer, they have about $6 million
Fucking
as of
Love
now
Island contestant.
before they are over the cap, but they have $40 million before the luxury tax.
Okay.
So the $44 million would be that then.
Yeah, so they would be a luxury
So
tax.
Brett Siegel's saying he wants to, we can't sign and trade.
So
That's not a thing. Right
again,
now.
we all think Tom Gores is going to spend when the time comes. Do you
Yes.
think re-signing Jalen Duren is going to be the move that makes it say, you know what?
No.
Triple my finances this year.
That's not
my bill.
no. That's
Please.
not the move to do that. That's not the all-in move. That is
Exactly.
trying to keep the foundation you have together. And this is the biggest domino to fall. Is what's going on there. I think they're going to get him on a good contract, and then I think you got to get another piece, and you got to add another piece to that foursome. Because I do think they see Jalen Duren in the plans, and they want Jalen Duren to be a part of this team and continue to grow with these guys. But they're
at a
not going to
reasonable
give him
cost.
$40 million.
Yeah, man, he ain't that dude. If he were, I'm always thought Amon-Ra like Tanaj was comping to yesterday, maybe, but he's not. Shout out Detroit, DC. Nick got banned for shouting out Mark's piece.
He did.
So I get that one in there. Speaking of foursomes, that's a super chat. Shout out.
Tanaj and Weezy D going ban for ban.
No. Oh, okay. I thought they were arguing. That'd be
It's an alliance.
Oh. I would watch that. That'd be a great fight. Worth $30 million, not $50 million, says Detroit, DC. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think it's probably going to be. I said 38 initially.
Yeah, I think it's going to be closer to 35 than it will 44. Like, I'm sticking with that.
I'd
I
be
think
okay
it's
with
going to be
35.
35 to 38. I think again, part of this trade, I think the main thing this Karis LeVert trade did to me was signal that, look, any big salary trade, we can now do it without including Duncan Robinson. Because now between the trade exceptions, Herter's contract, Ron Holland's contract, you could get to that $40 million range. Depending, so for that being said, you could do that and put yourself in a situation where you don't have to include Duncan Robinson, who you think and we all saw was a very core part of this team last year.
Yeah.
Like, Duncan Robinson was like the fourth best player last year, maybe even like the third or second. Like, he was vital to this team last year in the playoffs.
I'm just, again, I look at how you have even less shot creation on this team than you did last year, and that concerns me.
It does.
That makes me think they are making a move soon, or they have a lot of faith in Ibuka Okori.
There are some reports from you cannot have that much faith in a 19-year-old rookie, no matter
think-
how much I think he's going to be good.
I think what it is it would be faith.
13.3.
It would
Why'd
be
you do like
it would be faith in Asar more than I think it would be Ibuka.
To create shots?
That's what
Oh my
I've
God.
heard from shout out friend of the show, Koo. What he said going into last year, based off his sources, was that, and he was very confident in this, that going into the season, they expected Asar to take that leap to be the second best shot creator on the team. Not necessarily in terms of for himself, but just like being able to handle the ball when Cade is out and things like that.
I love Asar and I love Koo. I did not see that out of Asar last year.
No,
I didn't.
And you guys know I believe in that. I've been saying that for like 2 years now.
And they
And
said that they didn't see
if
that.
Asar's creating shots in the playoffs,
Yeah.
you can just guard everybody else and let him create all the shots he wants because
Yeah.
he's not going to hit them.
Everybody else still sucks.
Yeah.
Well, not
It's
sucks,
hard to
but
create for others when you don't have a shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
exactly.
Agreed.
You have to have an offensive threat
I'm just
yourself.
saying,
You need somebody who can create their own shot,
yeah.
I agree with Spencer. I'm just saying that was
which
their
we
plan.
don't have.
I think to me it just signals that, look, like I said, this trade deadline they're going to address it, because I don't think Trajan is going to sit pat like he did last year.
Right now, the second best player at creating his own shot on your team is 19 years old. And he hasn't played a game in the league yet.
And we're just hoping that's the case.
we're
I mean,
I mean,
real
it
about
is. Based on bag depth and, like,
But for the record, I do think that this team could still be, again, we all expect them to not be number one in the conference, or at least have a tougher bout to get in there than they did last year. But I do think that they have a formula that will work in the regular season, even without a second shot creator.
I'm not
I
worried
think that
about the regular season.
They improved the shooting, so I think what they're going to do is they're going to let Cade just be superstar Cade, carry this team, until December, January, February, when those players become available, then make that swing for that shot creator. Unless, like I said, Kevin Durant could just request a trade tomorrow, and that could change everything. But I think more likely Houston's going to let the dice roll, and you have to look and watch the standings all year, see what are the teams that are doing bad, and then what are the good shot creators from that team, and then the Pistons will target that.
Weezy 3-on-3 says, anybody else want to critique the dumb heliocentric ball we play and how easy that is for an opposing defense?
You're the one.
Is it all Duran's fault?
You're the one saying not trade for anybody that can shoot the ball or create their own shot. You wanted this. This is what you wanted.
But all you need is guys that could actually score.
Squiff.
The heliocentric stuff works.
He did,
especially in the regular season.
He blames us getting rid of Ivy though.
I mean, look at what the Rockets had. The Rockets had, like, even without that year with Chris Paul, like when it was just James Harden creating for everybody else, and there was a bunch of people that just stood around and either caught lobs.
You're not winning
or
a championship doing that.
No, you're not.
Say it one more time.
I'm just saying that, like, that's a successful blueprint we've seen work work in the regular season. I know that there's limitations for that in the playoffs. I agree wholeheartedly. I think Trajan does too. I think, though, that buys you time to be a competitive team until the trade deadline and then make your swing.
Gatso, I love you, and I apologize for weirding your family out with Gordon's turkey call. But can you tell me what case in point that KD's ruining teams? I'm not seeing that at all.
You wouldn't ruin this team.
Trying to understand it. I'm just not seeing that. But to I guess to be fair to the other side, for the people that don't want the heliocentric ball.
I don't want the heliocentric ball. That's why I want somebody else that can create and knock down their own shot. I need that. That's what I've been asking for this whole time. You don't have somebody else on this team that can create and hit their own shot. And it was glaringly apparent in the playoffs that you didn't have enough of that. Because when they double-team Cade, nobody else could do anything. And now you have the two guys gone that actually could. Yeah. Right now you have literally nobody else on your roster that you can swing the ball to and they can go and hunt their own shot.
And if I'm being completely honest, too, like I'm thinking of like two finals upsets, in my opinion. You could look at them as not upsets. I'll start this year, the Knicks over the Spurs. I thought the Spurs were going to win that handily.
Yeah.
But the Knicks, as much as Jalen Brunson can go get a bucket almost at will, they were playing team ball.
Yes.
Moving the ball around, finding open shots. When I think back to the Heatles, going for the three-peat, and the old Spurs, knock up, they were playing like team basketball. Is that something that are we good enough to do that? I mean,
not yet. Like you can sell me on that far-fetched dream if you have like another Trey Murphy or somebody like that. You could sell me on, okay, we're just five great basketball players as a unit. We only have one self-creator, but you know what? We move the ball well. We play team ball. You could sell me with a move like that, but right now you can't sell me on that. And I think Trajan knows that. I think that right now he's just, like I said, keeping the deck clean so that come trade deadline he can trade for a big fish.
I mean, even when I'm thinking back to Halley's finals run, he wasn't like scoring a shit ton. I mean, every once in a while he give you a good game. It's more the assist.
Yep.
And during that run, like finding the open guys, and Cade kind of has that formula right now.
Right, but he had Pascal Siakam.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Yeah. And your god, Miles Turner.
Not a god.
My God, TJ
but a
McCollum.
good stretch five.
That dude was a beast in the playoffs.
Stretch fives are recipes and winning, man. I can't help
definitely
it.
helps.
It's going to be interesting, and I guess we're going to have to be patient to the deadline. I'm telling you I will be, because I do get it. You know what I'm saying? Like us, who's readily available? What are you willing to pay? With everything rumored, the 3 first-round picks for Trey, I'm not willing to do that. In Houston, we don't know if they're ready to let go KD.
Right. I don't think that anything's available now, but I will say, remember a couple years ago when Cat got traded, that was like end of July or August, or like that was like way past, like most of the deals happen in the first like week of free agency. That's when, everybody's active, and then it kind of settles down and goes away. But we have seen big moves, made late in the summer. So, again, all it takes is somebody to just look at Kevin Durant the wrong way in the facility and then him turn around, walk out, and request a trade. Like, I think it's more likely that it's a trade deadline move. But, again, we're seeing now every single trade deadline, high-level players, award-winning players, all-star players being shipped every single deadline.
I do want to ask this one question to the chat, and specifically our guy Tanaj, Weezy D 313 2.0. What move was out there to be made outside of Jalen Brunson? Not Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brown. Like realistically, what move was out there to be made that we're upset with Trajan about?
And like we said, I mean, like that report said earlier, maybe that Jalen Brown rebuffed the Pistons, or maybe the Celtics didn't want.
We also didn't have anything to give for Jalen Brown. So okay, let's take that one out of the equation then.
Then there was no
what realistic move was out there to be made? You got one, Jeff?
I told you.
Who?
I told you guys. I said
Your 8-team trade? No.
No, I told you guys. They're
Yeah.
conspiring against the Pistons. They don't want the Pistons
man.
to get better, so other teams are just not trading with the Pistons. It's that simple.
Well, then Trajan's going to pass right there, too.
Trajan said that. He said teams are unwilling to play ball with the Pistons.
So, again, the people who are mad at Trajan in the chat right now, KD, Ingram, Murphy. Prolific, are you willing to give up 3 first-round picks for Murphy? You're stuck at that point.
Ingram, I'm not willing to give up shit for. That guy is not
Well,
that
Ingram
good.
was part of the quiet trade.
Yeah, exactly. That too.
He's trash.
But
And I love you, Prolific. I see you in here all the time, man. I don't know that those are
Tyler Hero
those
was
ones are
gettable,
eligible.
says Jamoke.
Who said?
Tyler Hero was gettable.
maybe if you overpaid for it, maybe. I
yeah.
don't know.
I mean, that's one
Milwaukee
maybe.
didn't get rid of
But
him.
we didn't even hear like a package of what he would be worth
Yeah.
from the Milwaukee. It feels like they kind of want to keep him. I mean,
Yeah.
he's the son of Milwaukee. He's from Milwaukee.
They are probably going to sell a shit ton of jerseys.
Yeah,
for
And
sure.
then just ship them out of there. So.
Exactly. Yeah, I think they're going to do that, and they're going to let him try to play his value up.
Tyler Hero, I will say he was gettable, but I don't know what the price was, so I can't
It might have been too
stop
high.
and complain.
And again, we just said at the beginning of the show, let's not make a move to make a move. You
Yeah.
know, like
Would you give 3 firsts up for Tyler Hero?
No.
if I knew that the next contract was team friendly, yes, I would.
That's fair because he only has one more year left.
Yes, he's
right?
expiring this year. If
Yeah.
I knew that, because the market for Tyler Hero doesn't seem like that's part of the reason why there's not a market for him is people don't want to pay him.
Is Milwaukee just going to max him and he's just going to die there like Bradley Beal in Washington?
I think he'd probably be open to
Oh,
that.
I hope
I
not,
think he
dude.
would be open to that. You know, get your bread. But I think I would trade 3 firsts for Tyler Hero if I knew. All right, I'm getting him at an extension that's a team friendly contract. I would do it. But if I'm just doing it for 1 year and I got to pay him big time, no way. I'm not giving you more than a first.
Yeah, no. If he was on a deal, sure you could talk, but no,
Yeah.
I'm not giving up 3 for Tyler Hero. No.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to break. We'll come back.
Weezy, you crack me up, man.
Do we got Pistons or do we got Lions? Pistons still winning the poll. Give us a Thrive read there, Skywalker.
Let me talk about Thrive. Most people think energy comes out of a 16-ounce can full of sugar and neon-colored liquid. But you guys, you know better than that. It's time to upgrade your game with Thrive energy pouches. This isn't your daddy's dip. It's a tobacco-free, nicotine-free mental powerhouse packing 300 milligrams of clean, smart caffeine, including alpha-GPC and L-theanine. No jitters, no sugar crash, and 0 bloating. Thrive can be found online at dipstop.com, and remember to use promo code WSN for 15% off your entire order. And exclusively at all Market Fresh and Market Square locations, you can find Thrive. Thrive. Clean energy, 0 distractions, they just effing work.
Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions. Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Jameer Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
We're excited to welcome Icon Auto and Collision to the Woodward Sports family. If you've been in an accident or your vehicle needs repairs, make sure you trust the team at Icon Auto Repair and Collision. With 3 convenient Metro Detroit locations in Madison Heights, Shelby Township, and Pontiac, they've got you covered. They offer free car loaners and even offer to pay your deductible. Visit iconauto.com. Again, that's iconauto.com. That's the icon you can count on.
Icon.
I'm just icon living. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
Share it.
In the process of making a poll. We got Detroit Pistons going on. We got some Detroit Lions in the docket as well, too. I'm willing and ready to move to the Detroit Lions. But do you guys have anything else left in the Pistons before we move on?
I don't know. Do you want to talk about DeMar DeRozan again? Like, no, I'm pretty tapped out for Pistons.
Jeff, you got, because you didn't get to say anything on the Pistons stuff. You got one comment to make right now. Everything we talked about.
That doesn't involve
any
team trade or conspiracies.
Abuka Accord, he's going to show you what he's going to give you as a Piston tomorrow in the Summer League. It starts tomorrow.
Yeah. Shout out.
All right. Detroit
30
Lions.
pack loading.
Hey, A-Cup's struggling in Summer League, by the way.
Tanash, to help with those picks, bro. Those picks are going to be in the high 20s. Why are you holding on to those picks? It's now or go to hell home. For who, Tanash?
You also got to ask what
I'm
team
not
wants
doing
them.
that for. I'm not doing that for Trey Murphy.
Or Tyler Hero.
If I could use those picks to go get a Kevin Durant, let a Kevin Durant or someone of that caliber come available, and I use my picks on fucking Trey Murphy.
3 firsts for 1 year of Tyler Hero is a fireable offense.
Unless he committed to resigning.
And again, if you want to say these picks aren't valuable, well, guess what? The opposing GM is probably saying the same damn thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Tanaj, I promise you, brother, I'm a crash out. All right, if you want to see some, you want to see me, bash a GM, go to 2023 trade deadline for the Detroit Lions. If there's something to be there, realistically to be made, I'll criticize and I'll call names, I'll talk shit, all that stuff. I just don't realistically see it here for the Pistons right now enough to be mad or talk shit about Trajan Langdon. I just don't. All
Lions.
Right. What?
I just said Lions.
Lions, baby.
Lions, baby.
Did you guys see Usher pop out at his concert in the Cleveland Browns number 4?
Yeah, people were like, thank God he turned around.
Thank God he turned around and said, yeah. Deshaun Watson's number, if you guys don't know.
No way.
Yeah. That was, I don't know what, his PR, whoever hooked that up needs to be
That's
fucking.
crazy.
Are they friends or something? Like,
I mean, technically, he
Usher's
wasn't
into
never
some
criminally
freaky
charged
shit,
with anything. It was all outside the court, bitches trying to get money. Let's be real.
It's just,
And technically, Usher's
You know.
into some freaky ass shit.
and yeah,
And technically, Usher got herpes.
but also,
And the people's letting him fucking put shit in their mouth every time he's doing a show.
it's not a good look when your whole concert series with Chris Brown is just like it's just like interactions
Groping
with women,
fans.
yeah,
Yeah.
groping fans. Like, you know, I don't
Imagine
think that
if
was a
you
good
take
move.
your girl to see Usher. First of all, you take your girl to see Usher and Chris Brown.
Shame on you.
You better be in the second deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second of all,
Nosebleeds only.
Somebody offered me
Yeah.
tickets like last week.
you gonna goon there?
I was like, no, bro.
You want me to
Why
go
the fuck
see
would I
Usher
take my
and Chris
girl?
Brown?
Yeah, man.
Your girl gets picked by Usher and Chris Brown, I'm leaving.
I had a
Like
friend.
if I'm out there
that ain't your girl no
and I'm
more.
with my
Yeah.
girl and they take her on stage, I'm just walking
I
out.
wouldn't be able to survive that.
Yeah, I'm walking out.
I have a friend who I won't name who you guys
Come
who you
on.
guys know. No,
Let's
I
just
won't.
call
I
him
won't. Let's just call him.
We'll call him Nick.
Let's call him Daniel.
Let's call him
No,
Nick.
I'm kidding. But he's a big concert goer and he goes to a lot of concerts with his mom. And like that's like their bond. Music is their bond. And she wanted to go to that concert. And he said, "Excuse me."
No way.
He said, "Excuse me, mom."
No way. I remember, dude. One time we were, I had slept over at my friend's house in high school, and we were going to get breakfast in the morning, and his mom was driving us, and he was on the aux, and he played "Up in It" by Wiz Khalifa.
Wow.
Have you ever heard that song? Starts out pretty strong. It's like, waking up the neighbors, you can hear the headboard shaking. I leave all your body parts aching. He was just playing the whole song.
With his mom?
His
in the car?
mom was driving. I
Yo,
was
your
like,
boy is fucking weird. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
I ain't
gotta
gonna
know what
lie.
to play around
I
mom.
felt awkward.
By the way, I saw a chat in there from Jermaine. Shout out for listening to the show.
Jermaine?
Cole?
OG, I don't know if OG played these games, so you might have to, fact check me there. But KD dropped 30 and 27 respectively in both games against the New York Knicks this year.
OG cannot guard it. Nobody
four,
can guard
4
Kevin.
of 7 from 3-point, and then 4 of 10. So
You saying OG's gonna lock up KD or
yeah,
no?
57% from 3 in the 27-point game, and 40% from 3 in the 30-point game. But moving on. Just don't take your girl to Usher concerts.
Don't take your girl to Usher concerts.
Yeah.
Weird activities. Some people have weird relationships with their mom.
That's not a weird thing. If your bond is music, like go to
Nah,
concerts
that's weird.
together. What?
I'm not listening to some freaky ass shit with my mom,
no.
brother.
Okay,
What
but
the
not
fuck?
every concert is like an R&B.
Like, I
sex
can see your
concert.
dad because you're like, hell yeah, puss.
Chris
But like
is
your
taking-
mom, she's the puss in that scenario, dog. Like, what the fuck we doing? No.
Chris is taking
And
his mom to
that's why,
Coldplay
and that's why
concerts.
that concert was off limits.
That's fair.
Yeah, but no, dude. You're not listening to freaky shit with your mom. That's nuts.
No.
You try
But
to justify that? No, fuck no.
Well, because not every concert is a fucking grope session with the fans.
I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about listening to the song in general. Freaky ass songs.
Freaky ass.
Yeah, most of it is old school shit.
Damn,
Old school shit's not as freaky as now. Now they're talking about
Exactly.
eating people's ass and shit.
Exactly. So what are we arguing about? Because that's the concerts he's mostly going to. And then when there's a
I don't know
freaky
what
ass
we're arguing
concert,
about.
he
I'm
said
saying
no.
not to listen to that with your mother.
Yeah, and I'm saying that's not normal because that's not every concert they went to.
I'm not talking about your friend.
Oh.
I'm talking about in general, dude. What the
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that him going with his mom to concerts is weird.
No.
Okay,
Shad
got
with
you,
the
got
super
you.
chat. He says, "Don't take your girl out to concerts at all.
Don't let her leave the house.
Chain her to the stick. I can't.
Don't let your girl wear anything that exposes her elbows." I mean, you can take your girl to concerts, man. Why not?
Yeah.
Like you say, I've been to some
For
concerts
sure.
and events to set the mood
Absolutely.
when we got home.
Just not Usher and Chris Brown because she might get taken.
Or this is where the Nick question comes in. How tall are you?
Or, yeah.
You gotta be ready to fight.
That's true. That's true. You gotta be, Chris Brown can fight too. We know. Ask his girl. But all right.
Football.
Football. Well.
Somebody asked, what was I watching that I didn't see a Sarr shot creation? Sarr Thompson
Basketball.
playing basketball. Like there's some
Like
scenarios
creating his
where
own
you know,
shot.
if you're like rim running and the guy's right there, you're dumping it off to like Jalen Duren, regular season Jalen Duren. Yeah, there's stuff like that. But as a consistent second ball handler, I did not see that out of Sarr Thompson last year. Not anything promising at the very least.
Also, if you're a number 2 option, you're not smoking layups and dunks, Asar. Like, come on.
And I agree with what Jeff said too. Like to be like a true shot creator for others, you have to have the ability to create for yourself. You have to have the threat for the defense to collapse on you to believe that you're a threat to leave, be left open.
CS Pill says we need Booker and Bowl.
Well, easy. By that metric,
I'm here for it.
Would you consider Draymond Green a creator? He's a great facilitator.
Yes. Yeah.
But he's not necessarily a shot creator for himself.
We don't have
That's fair,
anybody.
but he's a threat at the 3-point line.
We don't have
He's
anybody
wide open.
that can create their own shot and knock it. Like,
More than
can
Asar.
Asar get open? I mean, probably,
Yeah.
but he's not knocking that shit down. We need people that can create and make their own shots because in the playoffs, you need multiple options to do that.
And you know what? If I'm wrong, I guess we'll find out this season.
I mean,
I'm a Sarr fan, by the way. I love Asar.
And Chris, to answer your point about Draymond Green's playing alongside Steph Curry, Klay Thompson,
Yeah.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Talking about all-time
Yeah.
great shooters.
Yes.
Sarr is not.
For sure.
And he comes from the Tom Izzo School of Basketball.
I'm just saying that's somebody that doesn't necessarily create for himself, but does create for others.
Yeah, and Draymond shooting 32% from the field and from 3. A lot different than Sarr shooting 17.
22.
I don't even think it's that, dude. I really think it's like 17. I'm over right now. Well, the
That's
career or last year?
Last year.
The half-court shots, they go in.
Last year.
Last year, 25%.
Let's go.
Okay.
In his career, 20%.
All right.
That's on one shot a game.
I mean, hey, man.
He averaged 0.3 shots from 3 this year. We shot that 25%.
We did all flip when he made that 3 in the playoffs. That was nuts.
The one wasn't a 3.
One
Remember, his
was a
foot was on the
long
line.
two,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a long 2.
Fucking even worse.
But I do remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And then he made the 1-3 that didn't count because it was a shot clock violation.
Yeah,
We were just-
that was a cold-blooded 3 too.
Yeah.
One last thing before we move and talk to Lions. I do want to celebrate the re-signing of Javonte Green. I thought it was a great pickup by Trajan last year. I thought he helped carry you into the playoffs. Not in the playoffs, but in the regular season.
Minutes
A lot of times where guys were missing some minutes. Yeah, a little longer rotation for the Detroit Pistons last year. Javonte Green was one of those guys who stepped up for you. Paul Reed, too. By the way, I'll say this. Call it a hot take. Whatever. I'm not discounting him as a starter.
Who, Javonte Green?
Yeah. Not going to discount him as a starter. No. I think he's kind of sloppy at times, but after what he showed you in the playoffs, I can't discount that guy as a starter.
He wasn't
That's
making
fine.
shots
I think
in the
everything.
playoffs.
Easy, come on, man.
I know. I'm not going to discount.
He's a role
I'm
player.
not going to discount
he
it.
plays his role. He's a vetman player. That's exactly what they signed
If
him
he's
for.
your starter, you are
your starter.
fucked.
I don't believe that to be the case.
You think he's going to get starter minutes over Abuka Okori?
Paul Reed?
No. Javonte Green.
No, I'm talking about Paul Reed right now. Did I
Paul
say
Reed's
Javonte
not
Green?
You did say Javonte.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
so sorry. I'm sorry.
Neither
I
of those
apologize.
are
That's on
getting
me.
started.
Paul Reed.
Paul Reed's
I
not
meant
starting
Paul
either.
Reed.
He's not starting.
I think Paul Reed's taking a lot of unfair shots this offseason. We're going to start Paul Reed. Paul Reed looked pretty fucking good when it mattered most. Yeah, I'd be okay with giving a chance.
Paul Abdul-Jabbar.
No, you're not.
I'm 1,000,000% cool with giving Paul Reed a chance.
No, you're not.
Space, yes.
Over just Spaz. Over
He
Jalen
creates some
Duren.
space.
You're saying you're starting Paul Reed over Jalen Duren.
Regular season.
No, people are saying, like, in the apps, like, you give me a Jalen Duren, who's going to start center for you? Paul Reed? Don't disrespect Paul Reed like that. Don't fucking disrespect Paul Reed like that.
I'm not starting Paul Reed.
I would give him the opportunity.
I mean, if there were no
Like,
centers,
if Jalen Duren were to go and Paul Reed was there, I'm not like, oh, no, what are we going to do? Like, Paul Reed calls some shit down until you figure some stuff out.
until you find a real starting center. Okay, a
Honestly,
Band-Aid, Paul Reed
You're
Band-Aid.
disrespecting him. You're disrespecting
I'm
him.
not. He's never been a starter in his career. It's not disrespect.
He
it's
has
the
started
facts.
for the Pistons in the regular season, dropped like 30-point games.
Does that make him a starter? Fuck it. Come on. He's pulling out 2 games in his whole career.
Hey, Jeff.
My career numbers.
Yes, I would give him the opportunity to start every day. I absolutely would.
Easy. You know, one game doesn't equate to.
It was
every
more
single
than
game
one
of the season,
game,
right?
Jeffrey.
It was.
Jalen Duren's a known.
Paul Reed's got like 6 starts in like an
mad
8-year
disrespectful
career.
to Paul Reed.
No, it's not. He's not a
Crazy
starter in the
disrespectful to Paul
league,
Reed.
man.
Crazy disrespectful.
This is insane.
Paul Reed's not a starter in the NBA.
Jeff, pull up his starting numbers.
This is one of your worst takes.
Okay, that's fine. I will die on that hill. I would 1,000,000% give Paul Reed the opportunity.
B-ball Paul.
I think we're just blindly saying it. Like it's just crazy to me. We're just blindly saying, no, he couldn't do it, brother. The shit I seen looked like he could do something. And a tighter rotation. I'm not letting him play 30 minutes a night, obviously, because he gets sloppy. I think that's the thing with him is the turnovers. That's the thing with him.
Easy. 30 minutes in a game.
You gotta be.
Starter
Yeah,
numbers.
you gotta play 30 minutes to be a starter.
And if you tighten up a rotation.
He turned into Hakeem in the playoffs, though.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
All right, let's go to break. Paul Reed's not a starter for the Pistons, but we're gonna
Fuck
talk.
you. Yes, he is.
We're gonna talk Lions, and then we got a special guest coming on.
Do we want the starter averages?
November 12th. Yeah, we do.
In 39 starts, career starts across his
No.
career.
I want last year. I want last year with the Pistons. I'm gonna be real.
He started like 3 games. Bro.
He started 11 games. I'm looking at it right now. His first game he started, by the way, November 12th, 30-point win.
11 starts for the
points.
Pistons. It was 15.2 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 3.2 assists. Over
That sounds
11
pretty.
games
That sounds
out of
straight
an
as fuck to me.
82 game season.
Tell me he can't do it.
He can't.
He just gave you starting numbers. We're pretty fucking good.
He's not a starter in the league.
Pretty fucking good. Those are
11
pretty
games,
fucking good
Easy.
numbers starting.
Paul Reed's not a
Yeah,
starter.
11 games because you had Jalen Duren not to see it. But you say you can't do it, and then the sample size you have, you fucking did it? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'll
he's
die
not
on
a
the hill.
starter
We'll
in the
disagree.
NBA.
We'll agree to disagree. But you tell me you
40%.
can't do it, and then you pull me the numbers for when he did it, and they're pretty fucking good. I think it's crazy to think the opposite.
That's not even a quarter of the season.
Jeff, that's the sample size we have. Did he start in those games?
11 games?
Yes.
That's like 5% of the season.
Did he do well in those games?
Yeah,
The
he
average
did
you
well,
just gave us.
But can you do
Okay,
that against
okay.
32?
So out of the sample size
can you
that
do
we have,
82 games against
and the
some of best
opportunity
big
that
men in
we
the league.
gave him to start, he did well. All right, then I think he's deserving of a chance. I'm not just counting him out. He can't fucking do it. That's crazy.
So
you literally have the evidence that he can do it.
Killian Hayes could be a starter in the NBA then.
That's true. He's done it
Because he's
before.
had a couple great games.
That's
he's had a couple great
that's a
games as
fucking
a
Michael
starter.
Jordan Space Jam stretch. What the
No,
fuck
it's
we
not.
doing with that?
I mean, it's really not that big of a stretch.
That is a fucking huge stretch. Killian Hayes has way more games starting and way worse stats. When you say it's not a fucking stretch,
done it
that's
before.
a beyond stretch. Your arms detaching from your body.
He's
that's
done
a
it
monkey D.
before.
Luffy.
Your argument was he's
comparing
done it
to Killian
before.
fucking Hayes. What are we doing?
I mean,
that's insane.
Paul
that
Reed-
was a stretch.
Paul Reed's
that
not a
was
starter
fucking
in the
gross.
NBA, and neither
for
is
you to try to
Killian Hayes.
validate a Killian comp on that. What the fuck
It's
out
not
of here
that
with
much
that
of
one.
a stretch.
That is a crazy stretch. How is that not a stretch?
Because they're not that far apart.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Paul
sample size.
Paul
of
Reed
starting
is closer
games.
to
Even this
Killian
small
Hayes than he
sample
is an
size
actual
of starting
starter in
games,
the league.
Killian Hayes was garbage. That's not a comp at all. Two different positions.
Paul Reed is
what are we
closer
fucking
to Killian
doing,
Hayes
man?
than he is
what are
an
we
actual
doing?
starter in the
I'm
NBA.
not. I can't. I'm not even entertaining that. That's the dumbest shit I've heard in this
Saying
show.
Paul
today.
Reed's a starter is the dumbest shit. I've
No,
heard.
comparing Paul Reed and those starting minutes to Killian Hayes, the dumbest fucking shit I've heard on this
Hayes'
show.
stats.
At least today. We don't get me wrong. We all had our fair share of saying some dumb shit. Killian Hayes is fucking ass water.
Oh my God.
And Killian Hayes' 2025-26 season with
Yeah.
the Sacramento Kings, he averaged 5.5 points, 3.5 assists, and 2.3.
I rest my case.
And
That's-
I rest my case.
Killian Hayes.
Thank you.
Killian Hayes in 56 starts for the Pistons, so 5 times as many as Paul Reed in 2023, averaged 10, 6, and 3.
Thank
with
you.
a steal and a half and
Thank
a block and a half a block.
I rest my case.
Also went bar for
That's
bar.
not proving your case at all.
What did Paul Reed average, Jeff? What did Paul Reed average?
Paul Reed starter numbers.
What did he average?
Nikola Jokic.
What did he average? Come back. No, come back. What did Paul Reed average?
In 11 games,
Yes.
he averaged 15 points.
Okay, that's a stark fucking difference from 10 and 5, Spencer. What are we talking
Over
about?
his career,
15 and
7
6,
boards on top of it too.
15
I hear 7 boards in there. Well,
Let's talk about
Yeah,
career
it's
starts.
15,
like what are we
it was
doing?
15,
There's
7,
no
and
comp
3.
there at all. That's fucking insane.
It was 15, 7, and 3 in 11 games, and in 56 games, Killian had 10, 7, and 3. It's not that big of a difference.
Brother, Killian Hayes bringing it up as a comp was fucking
You want
ridiculous.
to go career numbers?
No, we're not going.
Why
career
not?
Numbers.
Why not?
Because he didn't fucking start.
Killian Hayes' career starter numbers: 9.3 points,
Jeff.
5.5 assists, and 3.1 rebounds.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's
Paul
the
Reed,
case?
career average starter numbers: 11.7 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 2.1 assists.
Is that Thomas Maz? Oh, that's fucking.
No, it's Allen.
That's Allen.
Killian is just that guy.
Brother
Easy.
came to the mic, told me Killian averaged 5 points in his starts, tried to make it a comp to it.
He averaged
Get
10,
the fuck
7.
out of here. If you guys want to take the time machine and go into 2023, sure, conversation to be had. The fucking comp you just made for this past season, and you came up to the mic and told me Killian averaged 5 points in his fucking start, go eat some ass. That's crazy.
Their starter numbers in their career is almost
Okay,
identical.
But I'm talking about last year,
just
right?
flip
And
you
you
flip
can't.
the
You
assist and
compared him
rebounds.
to Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes averaged 5 points in his
talking
starts for the
about-
Sacramento Kings last
But
year, Jeff.
you're
You
speaking
cannot
of a
comp that.
11
The
game
17
stretch.
fucking points.
Well, wait, 11 game stretch where there was
There's
no
no
backup
comp, Jeff.
behind
There's
him.
no comp.
He was
5
literally
fucking
just
points.
him. He was playing the whole game.
Read it off one more time.
Jalen
Killian Hayes
Duren,
starting stats
Jalen
last year.
Duren and Isaiah
There's no
Stewart were
comp. There's no
gone. They were
fucking comp.
gone. Isaiah Stewart was suspended. Jalen Duren was
There is a comp
suspended.
because they're both not starters.
But there's no comp in that. This is like saying Killian Hayes should start. You just read off Killian
So
Hayes starting
Paul-
numbers from last
so
year. And they're
Paul
fucking
Reed could be a
garbage.
starter. Then why
That's
aren't
crazy.
Why aren't the other 31 teams across the NBA trying to pay him starter money?
It is
to go be a
crack.
starter?
You could have made that comp.
Oh my goodness!
It is crack.
By the
Fucking
way,
cocaine that you
he's
thought you
signed
could
to
have
a
made that
vet.
fucking comp.
He was signed to a minimum contract. By the
Jeff,
way,
all that you're doing means fucking nothing. You brought the numbers to the table. Killian Hayes, the starting numbers last year, read them up one more time.
let's see here.
The 5 points per game, right?
Let me look it up here. Hold on.
Detroit DC with the super chat. He says, "Easy, how high are you?"
Are we fucking comparing 5 points to 17 points and acting like that's fucking comparable? Chris, am I fucking insane right now?
Detroit DC with the super chat.
Modern Killian Hayes?
You are.
Comp to fucking Paul Reed's?
You are
Read them off again, Jeff.
So he averaged 5.5.
Okay, 5.5.
This is just for his regular season.
Yeah, your comp you made.
5.5 and 4. So basically 4 assists and 3 rebounds in a game.
Okay, can you
In
remember
one
Paul
game?
Reed's?
And that's
Only one game.
no, it's double the games that Paul Reed
Killian
started.
Hayes started 20 games this year.
He started
On the
total
Kings,
of
remember?
23
Jeez,
games.
maybe Paul
So
Reed
we're
is the
trying to
starter.
comp 5.5, 4 and 3.
So he he played
17
double.
and 7. What the fuck are we
Okay,
doing?
He played
hold
double
on.
the
What
games.
in the actual fuck are we doing?
He was more of a starter than Paul Reed last year.
Insane.
Paul Reed was on a winning team. The Kings were the worst team in the fucking league.
Detroit
I mean, what the
DC with
fucking
super
shit?
Chat,
Yeah.
super chat.
Paul
He said,
Reed had-
I'm not trying to start anything easy, but I wouldn't take this if I were you.
I'm not taking it. This is insane to me.
Shad with the super chat.
And
he
then you
says,
try to back it. Yeah.
Killian has actually improved every season statistically, whether he started or was benched. I don't think that's true.
I don't think so either.
Detroit DC with the super chat says, shout out ass water. Rage Titan with the super chat says, can y'all believe why B-Ball Paul can't start even though he invented basketball?
Thank you.
Part is
Somebody
a genuine
fucking has
question.
common sense here.
I don't know a ton about basketball.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Okay, thank you, Chris. Thanks for letting me get
And then
that
tomorrow,
heated by
Chris is
myself.
going to say Paul Reed can't be a starter.
I can't 'cause it's in the shop.
Yeah, you're good.
Paul Reed. Tomorrow, Chris is going to say Paul Reed can't be a starter.
Jeff, just apologize.
Just to
for
cover
that.
his
Just apologize
bases.
for that.
I'm
take.
not apologizing. He's not
Apologize
a
for
starter
that
in this
garbage
game.
He's not a starter.
He's not a starter.
No. Apologize for the Killian comp.
It's not. I'm not
Apologize.
apologizing.
That's like
it's
saying
a fair
start Killian
comp.
Hayes.
It's a fair comp.
5 points for us. Get the fuck out
It's
of here.
a fair comp, buddy.
No, the fuck it's
Yes, it
not.
is.
No, it's
Yes, it
not
is.
at all.
Yes, it
Jeff, what the fuck
Yes,
is wrong
it
with
is.
you right now? Jeff, what's 5 minus 17? 17
It
minus 5.
wasn't 17.
Negative 12.
What's 17 minus 5?
What's
the difference? No, Jeff,
career
just answer the
averages.
question. I'm not asking you to say anything else. Just answer this question for me. Can you do some math? Yes, no?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. What's 17 minus 5?
Paul Reed scored 12.
Well, Jeff, that's the wrong answer.
No,
I thought you
'cause
told me you could do
you
math.
have the wrong
That's a simple
number.
question.
You
What's
have the wrong
17
number.
minus 5?
That's not the right number, though. So you're wrong.
What's the right number? 15?
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
What is it, 15?
You are wrong.
I can't get a straight answer out of this guy.
You're wrong.
What is
You
it?
said
15?
17. It's not 17.
What is
Was it 15?
It's 15. So he
Okay,
scored 10
okay.
more points than Killian
Okay.
Hayes.
All right. Thank you. We're done then. Thank you.
Half as
Moving
many
on.
games, obviously not as impactful.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Man, what happens if he plays another 10? And
I mean, that's a fair
and he gets
comp.
0
I can't
points out of
believe
one of
you.
those
I can't
games.
believe you.
Average goes
You
down.
did that to me on purpose. You just wanted to see me mad. Jesus, man.
Yeah, nobody wants Killian Hayes.
Fucking A.
But
And nobody wants Paul Reed as their
Go
starter
Paul Reed
either.
bar with
Paul
Luka.
Reed's not a starter either.
Paul Reed is not going bar for bar.
Paul
with
Reed
Luka yet,
deserves
so.
more of a chance than Killian Hayes. I'll tell you that much. How about you tell us
Yeah,
all
because
this?
of position.
Yeah, we can give him that.
It's not even like ha ha ha. It's clear as fucking day.
It's sure.
Clear as day.
So is pretty much anybody who can walk, dude. Like if you got 2 legs and a fucking brain, you probably deserve a shot more than Killian Hayes.
That's not what you were saying 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
That was
double
great
up.
content.
All day in Mad Pack.
All day in Mad Packs.
Negative 12.
Let me tell you, it was negative 12.
It was, yeah. So
Their
Killian
career
Hayes.
averages
Let me
are really
tell you
close.
about All Day IPA. Listen, find one near you today. All you got to do is go to an Art and Jake's, because on Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday, you can get $5 shorts of All Day IPA. It is delicious. It is cornered the IPA game. It's been on the market for 15 years. All Day IPA. And let me tell you about Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com and find a store near you carrying the best product in the game. You got the Boom Chocolate 200 milligram hash rosin gummies or the High-Low 200 milligram live resin gummies. Come check it out. Mad Pack extracts as well. Go to getmadpacks.com. Mad flavor, mad high. Mad Packs.
For more Detroit Tigers coverage, make sure you subscribe to Woodward Tigers on YouTube. All Tigers, all the time. For the hardcore Detroit sports fans who can't get enough of the Motor City's teams. All season long, you'll get non-stop Tigers content from on-field interviews, post-game reactions, and roundtable insight from Woodward Sports.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
This is for you, Bomber. Stop everything for a second. I fucked it up right away. That's crazy. Try to talk shit and everything. Stop everything for a second because Gold Crown just went completely overboard in the best way possible. They just dropped the new Royal Jesters, and these aren't your average pre-rolls. We're talking 1.5 grams each and quad infused, Keef coated, live resin infused, THC diamonds, and terpenes, all packed into one. That's 4 layers of, yeah, you're good after this. These aren't your hit it twice and pass it around pre-rolls. These are why am I analyzing this game like a coach right now pre-rolls. Michigan made, top tier, no shortcuts. Next time you hit the dispo, don't think, just ask for the Royal Jesters, because if you're going to smoke, smoke like royalty.
Smoke it. You smoking yet?
And then Water has it.
Water has it. Water has it, the
Drink
very
it.
first canned vodka cocktail from Founders. It's a vodka-based cocktail at 5% ABV that's citrusy, refreshing, and gluten-free. Best served over ice with a slice of lemon, preferably. Get your $5 cans at Art and Jake's location in Michigan on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Please drink responsibly.
Check it out.
Check it out. What up, though? Welcome back to the Weights Live, WoodsportsCom.
Killian Hayes fan show.
Thank God I lost a little bit of weight. Got a little healthy here, man. It could have been bad.
That would have been the
Probably
one.
would have passed out or something like that. I mean,
my arm.
Sometimes you just never know what's going to happen on the show.
No.
What?
Oh, God.
What?
What's going on? Oh, God. I'm so scared. And welcome. Bam, bam, bam. Shout out to Flannel.
The legend killer.
The legend killer himself. We should have had some music playing in the background.
We did.
Yeah.
It was Undertaker music.
There wasn't any music. It was just the dongs.
Oh.
No, I had a
that's
buzz
how
beat.
Was it?
I had a buzz beat.
Oh, I couldn't hear any music.
No. I didn't
Shout
either,
out.
but I didn't know if that was my professional.
No, you're good.
Flannel.
Shout out, Flannel.
Thanks for coming by.
How did you feel about the Killian Hayes, Paul Reed comparisons? Here, come towards me.
Smell, dude. He doesn't want to be late.
Still angry at me. So that's because of how
Make sure that mic's on.
I thought you said it was already on. You gave it to us. You said it's already on.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
it's
crazy
on, but
because
It is on. It is on.
No, Gordon. I don't know.
We'll
We'll try the other one.
It should be.
They're both on music, so.
that sucks because Flannel actually had a bar. I'm gonna let you go ahead and just restart that. Then you have my microphone.
Damn it, Jeff.
All right, so as I was saying, the whole Killian Hayes and Paul Reed discussion, I'm a little bit jaded by Jalen Duren and still kind of upset with him because how he performed like an absolute micro penis in the playoffs. He didn't just come up small. He came up like an absolute micro penis and was benched for said Paul Reed at times. And the thing about Paul Reed, I'm not saying he's necessarily like a full season starter, but at the end of the day, if you wanted to remake your team and have Paul Reed be someone who gives you a lot of minutes, his per 36 last year, he was 20 and 12. His per 36 in the playoffs, he was 28 and 15. I'm not saying that he can do that over actual 36 minutes, but he was just a guy who, in his role, really shined both in the regular season and in the playoffs, particularly in the playoffs when the Pistons needed him.
You know what's the only time anybody
Let's
ever...
go, Flannel.
Let's
go.
You know when's the only
Trade
time
you.
anybody ever uses per 36 minute stats?
When's that?
Is when a player's not a starter.
No, I
Because
understand.
if you don't, if they're a starter, you just go by their actual stats.
And he said something very key that I
And
want
then
you
we're
to
talking
hear
about
that
hypothetically if you
easy.
started,
In his
and
role.
that's the per 36. And per 36, fam, what were those numbers one more time?
20 and 12 in the regular season, 28 and 15 in the playoffs. Spenny, that's why I mentioned it, because his
pretty
playoff
fucking
per
good.
36, I mean, you saw it when you watched. You saw how much Paul Reed was just that instant offense.
For
and
sure.
Instantly like a prolific rebounder offensively and defensively. But when I looked at the per 36 stats, you guys can all look them up
What's
if you want.
Killian Hayes'
If you
per
think
36?
I'm a liar. Jalen Duren in the, Jalen Duren. God, no, not Jalen Duren. Paul Reed in the playoffs was 28 and 15 on a per 36 basis in the playoffs last year.
Thank you.
Look it up.
So would you have him be your starting center?
If
I'm just saying quit the disrespect. That's all I'm saying.
So when
It's
I
not disrespect. He's not a starter.
It
No.
is disrespectful because
When-
in his time starting, he fucking balled out.
when the discussion was had about Jalen Duren and Is he gonna be part of a sign and trade? Is he gonna price himself out of Detroit? My thing, and I didn't really get to share it, wasn't necessarily start Paul Reed. It was when people ask who's gonna be the center, there was an opportunity, although those opportunities are pretty much gone now, to remake your team a little bit and maybe go after a Mitchell Robinson or maybe even go after a DeAndre Ayton for really cheap. And I understand people hear DeAndre Ayton and say, like, soft, right off the bat, but Jalen Duren's soft right now. That playoff performance was unacceptable, and right now I'm not saying he's not a really good regular season player, but he doesn't really stretch the floor, and he's not really a rim protector.
Thank you.
He's
There's not one thing he does that's elite. No offense to him. He's a lot of stuff really good.
Yeah.
There's not one thing. Drummond at least gave you boards. Ben at least gave you defense. He has nothing.
Well, and I'll take Jalen Duren if they can get him cheap as a starting center, but better be with a number 2, which who knows if and when they're going to get that, whether it's the offseason or this offseason or the trade deadline, who knows.
Are you disappointed in Trajan Langdon for not doing that after we've seen a plethora of good players, 2 stars moved?
I'm not necessarily what I would say disappointed in Trajan Langdon. My thing is more about you look at the Pistons and you look at other teams in the East. I was very disappointed and disturbed out of what I saw in the playoffs for the Pistons last year. You saw Jalen Duren come up small. You saw a team that, in my opinion, even though they won 60 games, should have went out in the first round if Franz Wagner doesn't get hurt. And I'm not trying to disrespect, but you know how I know that? Because in the first 4 games, it was basically Orlando winning 3 and then dominating 3 quarters of one game, and the Pistons really having one dominant quarter. The Pistons had 1 out of 12 dominant quarters in the first 4 when Franz Wagner played, and then when he went out, the Pistons still found themselves down by 22 at halftime in Game 6, and they won that game because they allowed an absurd, unheard of, and kind of lucky, even though the defense was fantastic, 19 points in the second half. Yeah. That's impossible. That's not just good defense. That good defense is a lot of it, but choking is a part of that.
Yeah.
So my thing, too, is it's not just about the Pistons and what I think their limitations could be. You have to kind of keep up with the Joneses a little bit. You look at Miami, the Giannis trade. You look at the Knicks, they're the champs. You look at Cleveland, they beat the Pistons in the playoffs. You
Probably
look
getting
at
LeBron.
Maybe getting LeBron.
Could be. You get Philly with the Jaylen Brown trade. You get Orlando if they're healthy, because they had a lot of injuries last year. And I'm not saying they're definitely better than the Pistons, but if you're an Orlando Magic fan, you're probably pretty excited. You've got Toronto with the Kawhi trade. I still think Boston is going to be really good with Tatum, Paul George, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard. You get Indy with Halliburton back and Zubac and Pascal only played 20 Pascal Siakam missed 20 games last year. Nembhard missed a ton of games. Neesmith missed a ton of games.
I'm the captain now.
I understand that. But my point with all of that is that I'm not saying that those teams are necessarily 100% better than the Pistons next year, but the Pistons are going to have a lot more competition in the East. And I don't think, even with someone like Cade, who I love and think is one of the best players in the NBA, that they're championship contenders unless they have that number 2. It cost them in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, Tobias, all love. Those 8 consecutive 20-point games, they were huge. They don't win the Orlando series without them. They don't go up 2-0 without them. Mm-hmm. But in the last 4 games, because he is Tobias Harris.
Damn, chill.
And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Tobias Harris. He's kind of an up-and-down playoff player throughout his career. Inefficient 16. These are the last 4 games. Inefficient 16, inefficient 19, and then I think 7 and 5. So they need a number 2 on this team, the Detroit Pistons. I'm not necessarily out on Trajan, but I think the Pistons need to keep up with the Joneses.
What was like the realistic? Oh yeah, shout out Freddie Felt.
Flannel Sam back on the desk where he belongs.
Hey, appreciate that, Freddie Felt.
What move do you think was the most realistic one that he could have or should have made?
See, that's a tough one because you guys make a lot of points about without Jalen Duren as part of a sign-in trade, there's not a ton of pieces. But I'll tell you what.
And who wants to pay him?
And maybe a lot of people, maybe you're going to disagree. I know you'll disagree. I'll give up
Killian Hayes.
I'll give up 3 firsts for Trey Murphy. Okay. I don't care if he's not necessarily the best creator and there's some questions about his defense. He's a 20-point-a-game guy who's capable of going 50, 40, 90. I think if you have a starting lineup of Cade Cunningham, John Collins, Jalen Duren, Asar Thompson, and Trey Murphy, along with that bench with pieces like Paul Reed and Isaiah Joe and the rookie Akori, or
that was 6, I think.
You got Javonte Green, Kevin Herter. I'm not saying it's all perfect, but I think that's not a maybe a championship caliber roster.
If Cade's who we think he is, I've said it before. Like, yeah, you could see that being that type of championship roster.
Yeah.
I'll say that if it happened, Trey Murphy for 3 firsts, that is, I wouldn't necessarily be mad. I wouldn't like throw my hat like I just did during the Killian Hayes stuff like that. So I mean,
how do you feel about
it? Could work. It's just your lone move that you had left. You know?
Yeah,
I get it.
So, how do you feel about Neil Rule calling Cade Cunningham with Jalen Duren merchant?
Man.
Well,
did you see that? By the way, I mean,
I think
it actually happened.
I know it happened. The thing about Neil Rule is he loves Jalen Duren. Has in love with Jalen Duren.
He's pretty hot.
And the thing about Duren is, if you're a fan like Neil Rule,
chocolate.
You are going to hang on to that regular season this year and just suckle at its teeth and just ignore the playoffs. And I know Neil Rule says stuff like, "Oh, he's 22. He's 22 who's eligible at 5 years, $287 million." You don't get to be just 22 with that type of money at stake. And also, I see Neil Rule make the excuses of, "Oh, look at the front courts. Look at Mobley and Jared Allen. Look at the Orlando Magic."
Guys that performed.
Those are the same people that people like Neil and all Pistons fans would say blow before the series. And it's not an excuse to go 10-8 on field goal percentage that's 14 percentage points less in the playoffs than in the regular season. You're either a third-team All-NBA and you can pimp it and you have those kind of expectations, or you're just some 22-year-old kid, and that's not the case right now. He was eligible for 5 years, $287 million. You're not a kid anymore. You have to perform in the playoffs, because if he did, they would have played in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not saying they would have beat the Knicks. They would have absolutely played in the Eastern Conference Finals if Jalen Duren doesn't show up like a micro penis.
Ringo Frelerio says, "Damn, Neil Vanilla Diddy."
And shout out to Neil, but he is in love with Jalen Duren. He's been that way since he was drafted.
So, going back to the Trey Murphy thing quickly, I do want to ask you, Sam, because I haven't got a chance to talk to you about this. The opposite side of it, the opposite side of the coin in not doing the Trey Murphy trade, is that the price point of him takes you out of having the assets to get a said number 2. Does that part of the Trey Murphy equation concern you at all? Because if he's not the shot creator, which you just said, and he makes you better, of course, 50, 40, 90 will make you better, but that doesn't quite take you over the hump. Are you worried that you then spilled or too many of your assets to then go and get that number 2?
Of course.
Can I put micro penis on a thumbnail? Can I put a picture of Flannel Sam with Jalen Duren and have it say micro penis on the thumbnail?
Absolutely not. Not after how we got flagged.
If I put a star on one of the the E?
No.
Okay. It would be for the Heavies channel though. But okay, sorry. Go Flynn.
Of course. Absolutely.
You put him on it and you want to put micro penis with his face on it?
With Jalen Duren in the box and Flannel on the one side. I mean,
you should put Angel Reese and Jalen Duren.
Hey, maybe that's why Angel
micro strap.
Oh! There's no way. Guy has to have hogs.
Of course. Of course he probably does.
I have.
No, but to answer Chris's question, of course I'm concerned. I really, and I know that I know I shouldn't be this way right now. And I know that I'm emotional. But even though the Pistons won 60 games, I still feel as a fan a little bit desperate because of how they performed in the playoffs last year, how their deficiencies were glaring. So I'm honestly at that point where I probably shouldn't be, where I'm like, I just want someone. And I like Trey Murphy. I like Trey Murphy a lot as a player. I think could be one of the best, shooting scorers, not one of the best, but you know what I mean, just a damn good player that makes you better. I'm a little worried about going into the regular season not having a number 2 with the thought of got to be at the trade deadline. Scares the ever-loving you-know-what out of me.
Yeah, man, because the price goes up at the trade deadline. Yeah. It's because now or never.
See, my counter to that when Chris has brought it up is that Trey Murphy can be your number 2 without being your number 2 option. Like, he can be your second-best player with his shot-making size and versatility, but you would still have to go get another creator. But then you wouldn't have to pay as much for that creator, because it's not like you need to go get a Kawhi Leonard or something like that. You could just get a guy that can get his own shot off.
So, yeah.
Like a Tyler Hero. Yeah.
Kobe White. I mean, Tyler Hero, and maybe this is my desperation showing, and I like Tyler Hero for the record.
I like Tyler Hero.
Yep.
But given the fact that he's under contract for a one more year, I'm still like, bring me Tyler Hero. I want that number 2 so bad, and maybe I'm just a desperate fanboy
He's
right now.
been number 2 in a final series before.
He has, but he also has
Twice.
very bad playoff numbers if
Yeah.
you look him up, and some injury concerns.
Some
And
good finals numbers.
I'm not as worried about his defense the way some Pistons fans are. So bring me Tyler Hero, bring me Trey Murphy, or bring me KD, or even Peyton Watson at this point.
I was going to ask you KD's. So, okay, where are you at the Peyton Watson stuff? Because I'm not paying him $25 million. That's for goddamn sure. But I'm trying to figure out like, who this kid is, truly. And you're a big per 36 guy, like advanced analytics guy. Like, what do you see him as?
Well, he's really broke out last year. Averaged double digits for the first time in his career. Is basically a 50-40 guy. I haven't checked his free throw percentage, but I'm sure it's pretty good. And don't get me wrong, out of all the guys that I mentioned, he's 4th on the list. But I also think, man, Peyton Watson to me has a chance. And maybe I'm being delusional, but I don't think that I'm that crazy. He could be a guy who develops into somebody on the Pistons who actually puts up number 2 scorer type numbers. I really do. I wouldn't be shocked if he averaged 18 on close to 54 and 90 next year wherever he
Darren
plays.
averaged 19. Why not?
Shoot,
73% from the stripe, by the way, last year for your
which
boy.
isn't great, but still, like the 50, was it 49 and 41, I believe?
He was good from 3, though.
Yes.
Great volume.
49 and 41.
Yeah, that's 3.5 attempts. Okay, so you answered the KD stuff. What contract number are you comfortable with for Jalen Duren? That's in between what he wants and what's right for the team if you're truly trying to win a championship.
Flannel Sam, like 28. Realistic, 35.
Okay, that's where I'm at too. I went as far as 38 at one point.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now it sounds like it's probably going to be 30, 35. So I would be happy.
I can accept that.
Like I've always said, like championship teams, like your highest contracts might not be your highest players. Sometimes you have that role player that's on a crazy salary, but you know what? He's that move you brought in at the deadline, and it helps you a lot. So I think that's appreciate you. I think that's a situation where the Pistons. I'd be interested in Peyton Watson if you're outright able to create the flexibility to sign him. I wouldn't sign and trade him. Per se, just because it would be a gamble on and I want to save my assets for that number 2 or Trey Murphy or whoever. But I mean, there is a world in which you could go for Peyton Watson, still have the salary to go for Trey Murphy, and bring Duren and have a bunch of wings and some threes.
All right, let's go to break real quick.
Okay.
Flannel has a Tigers take that he wants to get off.
Can
of
I
his
can
chest.
I read this super chat real quick? And I just want to address him as well too. It says shout out to Up for Speculation. He says bring Sam back on BDE with Neil.
Shout out.
And I'm with you on that. We had Mass today, 2 legends in the building when it comes to like classic Woodward sports stuff. All the support you guys give us can help make stuff like that happen. I'm being like dead ass right now.
for
Like
real.
the super chats mean the world because we're no longer under a multimillionaire, right? Like we're kind of a mom and pop now. When the merch rolls back out, the merch that you guys purchase, Woodward Eats that we got going right now, like everything you can support in Woodward Sports can honestly help make stuff like that happen. We're not under the same. That's why guys aren't here anymore because we're not under the same leadership. We don't have the same money as we did before.
Venmo, that's Venmo Rex.
And
Venmo me personally, I'll make it happen.
And just to respond to that before we go to break, I actually did reach out to Neil and told him I was available. So shout out to you, Neil.
Neil wants that smoke.
If you guys can make that happen,
Neil does
I
not
will
want
make
that
that
smoke.
work. Absolutely.
Evan Murphy with the super chat. He says, "What up, though? Can we get some funny stories that had me rolling yesterday?"
Well, luckily for you, we hit the 175 mark, so we may be getting canceled today.
All right, we're going to go to break. Flannel's got something that he wants to get off his chest about the Detroit Tigers. Hopefully it's not attacking Terry Foster. But first, let me tell you, if you know, you know. First, let me tell you about Pure Psychiatry. Go to PurePsychMI.com to find a location near you. They got 15 in Michigan and 3 in Ohio, and they make getting help easy and specific. It's not just a one-size-fits-all. No, they do it specifically to what you need. So go to PurePsychMI.com to find a location near you today. And let me tell you about Loom. Go to Loom.com to find a location near you today as well. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order and check out their new Buzzin' Energies with 100 milligrams of caffeine and 7.5 milligrams of THC in a can. They're delicious, and they keep you going while mellowing you out at the same time. Go check out Loom's new Buzzin' Energies. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off.
Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions, Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
When you see me in the streets, just know I got that switch on me. And this one's got 2 in the chamber. Listen, the switch from Amnesia is amazing. It's got 2 flavors in one device. You got a button, you hit one, you can hit the other, or you can hit them both at the same time. Just find Amnesia at any dispensary near you. They're all over the place. They're in a ton of different locations. So next time you're at a dispo and you got a hot bud tender that you're trying to hit on, say, I want the Amnesia switch. And she'll be like, damn, okay, you know that? Boom, right in there. Go check out Amnesia.
Your head's normal size in that read.
Yeah,
And I can see that because I got my eyes fixed at the Yaldo Eye Center. They've been doing it for over 30 years. Over 100,000 surgeries in their back pocket of LASIK, and they're getting it done in under 8 minutes. And most patients are seeing 20/20 the very next day. And right now, they're running a special deal all summer for just $16.99 per eye. You can get your eyes fixed. Stop purchasing the contacts. Stop purchasing the glasses. Save yourself with a one-time payment of $16.99 per eye at the Yaldo Eye Center. Visit YaldoEyeCenter.com/16.99. Little Jared Goff, Aaron Donald. Get your eyes fixed. Flannel, you specifically promised a Tigers take today.
You said you got something you want to get off your chest.
Absolutely. And you know that I just don't say stuff willy-nilly. I try to bring as much
Jeff.
reason as I possibly can.
No Willie, even less Nilly.
No Willie, even less Nilly. The Detroit Tigers, what you guys are witnessing right now is the Tigers are in the middle of one of the greatest regular season runs you will ever see in Major League Baseball history, which started when they were 22-38 and will end with them going 90-72, being the #1 seed in the American League and winning the World Series. And I am dead serious.
Oh my God.
Dead serious. Absolutely dead serious.
Oh, this is not what I thought.
Goddamn right.
This is not what I expected.
Well, and first of all, the thing about the Detroit Tigers, and you know this as well as anybody.
Okay.
And I know this is a non-tangible reason, but I'll give you non-tangible reasons. When the Tigers got the mojo rolling, they got the mojo rolling.
Gritty Tigs.
The way that they were able to finish the 2024 season, I think 30-11 to get into the playoffs, and also magically put a spell on the Twins to choke, and then start the 2025 season 59-34. You've seen the Tigers go on insane runs. They just can't put together a full season of good baseball. But this is the best Tigers team, I think, most talented they've ever had. And to me, I just see a Tigers team, before we get to the on-field stuff, the real stuff, that just has the Gritty Tigs mojo going in a way that, not that I've never seen before, because I mentioned the times that you have seen it, but man, this team, the way that they're coming together, I think this team is better than the previous 2 Tigers teams. That's why their expectations were so high to start the season. And they're pretty
All-Stars.
healthy right now.
Yeah.
Relatively. They got some injuries, but they're pretty healthy.
Yeah.
But let me give you the first reason. The American League is the worst it has ever been in the history of humankind.
That's fair.
That's facts. The
Yeah.
only two good teams in the American League right now in terms of record are the Rays and the Yankees. And the Yankees are falling off a
Yankees
cliff with Aaron Judge being out for however many weeks he's been out. He's going to be out a little bit longer. This is the worst American League of all time. If they had started the year 22-38 or were even at 41-50 in the National League, they'd probably still be buried. But they're in the American League. They get a little bit of American League luck at this point, and I think moving forward, there's no team in the American League, especially come playoff times, that you're like, oh, the Tigers can't beat that team. I don't think that team exists. I don't.
I'm not going to argue that either. The American League is pretty ass, and the Tigers have 3 legitimate all-star bats.
Yes, they do. And actually, we'll get to that. But here's a bigger reason why I think the Tigers are winning the World Series this year. They now have the best starting pitching staff in the American League. You've got Tarek Skubal back, still not looking like quite himself. I know last night was a bit of a battle, but he's still pitched well, put up good numbers. You've got Casey Mize, who's been on the IL a couple of times, but he's back pitching the best ball of his career by far.
I never gave up on him.
Hey, he's pitching like a 1-1, 2.64 ERA, 0.98 WHIP. That's star status.
Yeah.
You got Troy Melton, who's come back and looks like an absolute ace, a 2.05 ERA and a .80 WHIP, an absurd .80 WHIP. Even Jack Flaherty is getting in on the fun.
Yeah.
A 2.50 ERA in June and 5 2/3 of scoreless baseball the last time he was
We know
out.
why he did it in June.
Big game Jack.
Yeah.
Hey, but still, like, if you have him in that rotation with the 3 guys that I just mentioned, and Jack Flaherty can get hot, I love that. And, of course, Framber Valdez, he's been a little bit disappointing overall, but he was still a 3.21 in June. And I think that his numbers will kind of progress to what they've always been. And also, you can't forget about one Mr. Kiter Montero, a 3.21 ERA, the second most innings pitched on the team, whether you want him as a starter or whether you want him in the bullpen.
Super sub.
He's been absolutely great. So there's nobody in the AL that can touch the Detroit Tigers pitching staff.
Jackson Jobe coming back too.
Whew.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, I don't say stuff willy-nilly.
100 miles an hour on his first pitch in his first rehab assignment back.
How about that? Yeah. God, modern medicine, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Modern medicine. That Tommy John gets a lot of pitchers right. But I'll tell you what, too. The bullpen's underrated, folks.
No.
Oh, no.
It is
You lost me
underrated.
there.
Wow.
A lot of people are saying, what do you mean? I'll tell you what I mean. Kyle Finnegan, 2.18 ERA on this season. Tyler Holton, after a very slow start, 1.32 ERA in June. Emmanuel DeJesus, 0 ERA in June.
He's not even in the bullpen.
Zero. And
He got
then
sent down.
Jacob Waguespack, wild card, 1.5 ERA since
Shout
he's been
out
on the Tigers.
Waguespack.
And I'll tell you what, too, and this is something where I can't actually put any evidence to it. Kenley Jansen's finishing this season strong, and that's just a feeling.
my God.
That's just a feeling. That's just a feeling.
Inkling.
Say it one more time.
Kenley Jansen's going to be back.
Finishing the season strong.
He can feel
Just
it
a
in his
feeling.
bones.
What about Verlander?
I
All-star.
can see that.
Justin Verlander.
Well, Verlander's obviously been a bad signing, and he hasn't really pitched except that one game.
Yeah.
But let's get to that lineup. Kevin McGonigal leads the American League among wins above replacement amongst position players. I did not stutter. He's an MVP candidate and the no-doubt Rookie of the Year. Dylan Dingler's arguably the best catcher in baseball. Riley Green is now a 3-time All-Star, and you know he's gotten back this season? Hitting for average and the good old-fashioned OBP. You can say his strikeouts are still high, but I love to see him get back to just hitting the ball all over the field, not swinging for the fences every time, and getting on base. And you know what? Kerry Carpenter, 887 OPS in June. Torque, 797 OPS in June. Colt Keith found his power stroke. That's your guy.
That's my guy.
Hao Yu Lee, 352 average, 894 OPS in June.
Fuck yeah.
He's coming on.
How you doing?
Zach McKinstry.
Fat.
People don't. I'm not saying Zach McKinstry.
He dig a little thick.
He's fat.
That all-star check must have cleared.
For sure.
Hey, I'm not saying Zach McKinstry is some superstar or anything, but as your 8th or 9th batter, 731 OPS in June,
I'll
and
take
Gleyber
it.
Torres is not out for the season.
Is Javi, though?
I don't care.
Yeah.
We don't need Javi.
Hey.
We don't need Javi.
Ben Malgeri at the end of the order too.
We do.
All right. dude.
James Outman. I'm kidding.
All right.
But the Detroit Tigers, combined with the mojo, the American League being trash, and the fact that They're actually a damn good baseball team that's getting healthy and peaking right now. 90-72 record.
Jesus.
Number 1 overall seed in the American League. World Series champion. Because somebody in the NL will beat the Los Angeles Dodgers this year.
Wow.
Mark my words. Because guess what? Kyle Tucker blows this year. Mookie Betts blows this year. Shohei Ohtani's awesome. But I'm just saying, somebody this year in the National League, it's hard to three-peat. They'll go up against
Milwaukee.
They'll go up against the Brewers or the Cubs or the Braves or something like that and clip them. Tigers.
Wow.
Get your parade going.
If it's
Get ready.
Tigers, Cubs, who are you rooting for, Flannel?
Tigers.
That's fair.
Tigers.
He's no match.
Flannel.
Yes.
Tariq Skubal come out and said he wants the Tigers to buy at the deadline. Are you okay with the Tigers buying at the deadline and keeping Skubal?
Of course, because I think they're winning the World Series. If you would have asked me that question even a week or so ago, before they had that hot road trip 5-1 at New York and Texas, I would have said trade them. They got the mojo going, man. They got the mojo going. They're, to me, maybe the best top to bottom roster in the American League, and I'm dead serious because the American League is terrible. I cannot stress it enough. The American League is terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely buy. Keep Skubal, keep Mize, keep Glaber, add to this team, win a World Series.
So who are you buying to get the Tigers to the World Series?
See, I don't have any specific names just yet. I hate to be that guy, but if I'm going more specific, I'm going a lot of bullpen help.
Flannel, would you trade? Never mind. I'm not even going to say it because I know you'd say yes, and I don't even want to put it out there.
What?
But I was talking about with my friends about locking up the best infield duo possibly in MLB history if it worked out how it should by trading your top 3 prospects for Ellie De La Cruz and having Ellie De La Cruz and Kevin McGonigal be up the middle for the next 10 years. Yeah, I know what he's going to say.
Who is that Jesus guy that Nick brought up?
Trade
for him.
Max Clark and Briseño and Rayner for Ellie De La Cruz.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I would too.
Yes, I am.
I would too.
Because I think Max Clark is one of the most overrated prospects I've ever seen. How's his 750 OPS in AAA going? His 6 home runs. And I'm not saying Max Clark. I'm not trying to hate on Max Clark, but the Max Clark thing has driven me so insane. The fact that there are literal breathing humans who have taken victory laps for Max Clark over Wyatt Langford. If Wyatt Langford were on the team the last couple of years, they would have made at least one ALCS. I hate to break it to you, folks.
That's true.
Caleb Zarnick. I love you, Caleb. Oh! When we were back doing the show on Crunch Time, we were doing our Saturday morning shows. He basically said, when Max, because he was pissed off at people make light of his chains. I wasn't, by the way. Take the fucking chain off. You've done nothing. He was saying, when Max Clark has a 6.5 WAR season in the major leagues, that's what I'm talking about. He will never, ever have a 6.5 WAR season in the majors. I'm calling that right now. Send him away for Ellie De La Cruz.
So
More prospects.
You've called 2 things. 1, the Tigers are going to win the World Series, and 2, Max Clark will never have a 6.5 WAR.
No, Max Clark can play in the MLB, but he's not going to be some superstar.
Yeah.
He doesn't have. He needs to get. I don't believe in the power, and I'm not saying
have the best arm on the team, though.
I mean,
that's what. I mean, I know it's a very niche thing to be nervous about, but just having nobody that could throw the ball in the outfield pisses me off so much.
No, and I don't hate you for that because
it could. Was saying the same thing. That's probably where you get that from.
Yeah, probably.
It could make the difference.
My dad's favorite player ever is Al Kaline. So.
Hey, shout out Al Kaline.
God damn.
Yeah.
It could be the difference in a playoff game or in a playoff series, not being able to throw someone out at home. So I understand that.
Gives out extra bases.
I'm not a fan of the Max Clark thing, and I don't think he's really that good.
So you're saying the Tigers firing Joey Cora is sponsoring them to, or is going to propel them to win a World Series?
No, not that specifically, but Joey Cora, he was a little bit too aggressive at times. I think we can all say, I'm not mad at.
I think he's old. He couldn't see.
It was reasonable to fire Joey.
It was reasonable to fire. Yeah, shout out Joey Cora. It's sad to see people get old.
Especially if you're going to be super analytical, too, the way AJ is. I feel like Joey's not the third baseman for that style team.
No.
He's just ultra aggressive.
And speaking of AJ, I haven't seen Jahmai Jones lately in the lineup, which is another reason why they're winning the World Series.
He's in the
okay. But they're still going to win. Guys, you can engrade it in the stars. They're going 5-1 on this homestand. They're sweeping the A's and they're
1-0.
Listen,
of course they are.
I bet you miss Willie Castro and Andy Ibanez now, Flannel.
Damn right.
No,
I didn't know how sweet we had it.
No,
140
honestly,
average.
Yeah.
Jahmai Jones.
I think that AJ Hinch did, and he can make up for it, did a reprehensible job with the managing of Jahmai Jones and the pinch hitting to start the year. But that's the thing, because it's the American League, because they got the mojo going again, and because the lineups being out are better, and the fact that people are coming back. Like, think about this. The Tigers pitching staff has had injuries to 4 different players, and each time we're all like, oh shit.
Yeah.
None of them out for season, all of them back.
Yeah.
It's facts. They're staying alive.
That's
and
fair.
hopefully they can stay alive to win the World Series, as Flannel says. But Flannel, we appreciate you joining us,
For
brother.
sure.
It's always good to see you.
Good to see you too.
We have I'm being a man of my word. All right, you guys at the 175. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
I was trying to bump it to 200. It looks like you guys are probably going to do that
Do
too.
we save it for a Friday show?
Do you want to save it for a Friday show?
Yeah, we'll save it
It's
for
a Friday show.
Big release on Friday. No, just do it now. You told them you would.
I found the video of said footage.
Was it me or was it you?
I said it. You reenacted it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Run it.
I didn't say that. I wasn't able to screen record it. But basically, we were talking about the
fighting,
the trade. Yeah. So a while back, Brittany Griner was in prison in Russia. In order to get Brittany Griner back, the United States of America traded the Death Merchant.
Merchant of Death.
The Merchant of Death was this guy's nickname, a Russian prisoner and spy that we had. We traded back for Brittany Griner of all people.
We fleeced.
No, we lost that. No second-round picks, no cash considerations.
We got fucking Paul George.
Yeah, for sure. And then so we were saying like they should have to fight, to see who can come back to the United States.
Yeah.
Because Brittany Griner is like 7 feet tall.
Should beat the shit out of him.
And so we hypothetically said, yeah. Brittany Griner.
Where it hurts.
Yeah, being groin height with the Death Merchant's face, that a fist can end up in a place.
Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button. For Flannel, for Easy, for Skywalker, for Jeff, for Gordon, for Chris, I'm Spencer. We're the Heavyweights. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.